Well, we might as well start recording, which I just did.
He'll be here soon.
So we're waiting on Luke. Very good.
Why are we
recording? There he is right now. He's coming in.
There he is, Luke.
Luke Gold. Like
I wish I had a fancy name on there.
You have a fancy name, Barry. Barry Tahira. You are among the Tangata Whenua of New Zealand.
Oh, that is true, but
doesn't that make you quite special, I feel?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what it's supposed to mean in English.
Yeah.
Something special.
Really?
Yeah. Not my name.
Okay, so we are at episode number 42. So we're rolling. Welcome, Luke. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good. You here last session? I can't remember.
Yes.
You were actually, yes, I see your picture on the screen because I'm just looking at the end of the last video. Cool. So you guys have been fighting your way into a complex in Croyden, in London. And Tatiana is with you with some ghouls. You've taken out a number of operatives. You're not sure who they are or what they're about yet. Would anyone like to do a recap? I know Barry's currently in torpor. Barry, I should say, not Barry, but Bishop. I'm going to rename you Bishop so that we can automatically see who you are. Bishop.
/ Philippe / slash. Okay,
so Sage. Sage, why don't you give us a recap?
Okay, well, we'll sort of condense this, shall we? We are fighting Sabbat in Ikea in Croyden. Sage is going through the levels currently with Dr. Shipman, Tatiana, not Alexis, Alan, and yeah. I don't think Parker joined us. I think he was staying with Bishop. I don't know about him, so you'll have to decide that. Bishop obviously being in torpor, and Alexis was there trying to help him.
Okay. So you've all got headsets, so you can all communicate.
Yes.
So that's important. Very good. So at this point, everybody, the group is split. Is that what I'm hearing? We've got Sage and the doctor at the front.
Yeah, I know, right?
Close to the front line, as it were. And the front line right now, what does that consist of? If I recall, you got to some big doors.
We were going to go down the lift, or at least get to the second floor, but it's sort of covered in body parts.
Right.
Might want to choose a different way. I mean, we could go back to that door and then go down.
So Tatiana,
the second floor, I think.
I guess, do they have like a map of the place? Because they kind of stormed in through the windows, didn't they? They might have a better concept
Tatiana,
of where to go.
Tatiana looks at you. She says, "Yeah, we know where we're going. There's only so many places in this building, but where have you been so far?"
We've been up top, the floor above us. Obviously, we've cleared this floor, and at the very bottom, the car park. We like to, well, personally, I like to make sure we have an exit strategy, and that we cleared that first. So
car park's cleared.
Okay, and do you know what we're up against?
It's definitely Sabbat. Well, you helped us kill that Schlachter right there.
Right.
I think
he's still moving. She pokes him.
Just shoot another bullet.
I think it's okay. I don't want to waste ammunition on this guy.
Oh, I have my claws. I could just.
You do that.
It's okay.
All right, you put it down.
Yeah.
Properly this time. Very good. Barry Bishop, you are unconscious. You guy, that guy, Alexis.
Me.
Yeah.
I am
with him, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Just generally keeping him out of harm's way and
right,
making sure no one comes up from behind.
All right. Very good. Does everybody else know he's unconscious at this point?
Okay. Yep. And I can help him.
What's the metagame?
I can help him, but I have to get down there.
Right.
Okay. I have an
Me
idea.
dragging Bishop into the front lines, not the best
Bishop might
idea.
have like some of the master's blood or something.
Bishop may do.
But well, the master's blood's probably gonna do better than me trying. I just don't know if I'll be able to.
Well, out of game, do you guys carry the master's blood around on you all the time?
Not
I
that I'm
think I
aware of.
probably would. I'd probably have more than everyone else as well.
You would make sense to have. That's true, because it keeps you sane.
Yeah. So I can spare a bit of it.
So you could spare some. Okay, well that's good to know.
I'd be very hesitant with it though.
Right. And the others would know these things because you guys work very closely together now.
Yeah.
So they would know that you have spare blood, and that might even be a strategy that you may have discussed. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been a bit more, I guess, strategy on everyone else's end. I probably was just going along with it because I don't think I'd want to spare any, but obviously in this sort of situation I would.
Right.
You
Fair
could
enough.
you could see if half is going to cut it, Doctor. Just give him half first, and if that doesn't work, give him the rest.
Russell,
Yeah.
I'll
have
give
I
him a
had
quarter.
time to replace my Desert Eagle
Since when?
since I lost them under the helicopter?
Yes, definitely.
Ah.
Definitely. No problem. Okay, so at that point, I'll get perception checks from everyone. Perception alertness.
Am I rolling for you, Barry?
Yeah. If you will. That'd be great.
Cool.
Thank you.
Easy.
5.
5.
It's a good start. It's a good start to the game, guys. No.
1.
It's a good one though.
Right.
Yeah.
Bishop rolls
Bishop.
1.
Oh, Bishop's unconscious.
Bishop.
Oh,
What
okay,
am
Bishop's
I-
not rolling none.
Bishop
What am I
doesn't see shit.
Bishop don't see shit. In fact, Alexei, you're not there either, to be honest.
It's all in
No,
my
I'm not rolling it
mind.
either.
I see it in my mind.
See it in your mind. Okay, so Sage and the doctor, you're at the front. Doctor, what did you get?
A 1.
1 success. You're probably distracted. I'm not sure why. You can tell me why.
Probably giving away the blood. Or
Right.
thinking about giving away the blood.
Right, and your mind's on the blood. While Sage, you're looking at the double doors ahead on the lift and the body parts and everything, and you see the doors kind of bulging a little bit, like they're under stress.
Tatiana, we might have a problem over here.
She
No
looks like-
point.
she's like, what the fuck is going on there?
Okay, well, I remember that my small gun is out of order, so I'm gonna keep my my sniper rifle out. If I need some distance, I'll back up.
Okay. During this whole phase, is Bishop your child Raina?
Raya.
Raya, that's it. Thank you. Raya will come over to you and exchange guns with you and get your ammo all up to scratch. For you.
I'm unconscious.
That's for Sage.
Oh, thank you.
So Sage, the gun that was out of
Thank you
order,
so
you now
much.
have a gun that is in order. She goes around between each of you and she's busy counting out ammunition clips and making sure everyone's topped up with grenades and stuff like that.
I say to Parker, after all this is done, Parker,
Yes.
I hope that I could have your gun back.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I've been cleaning it for like the last 5 months.
It's your
I'm
gun
attached.
now, Sage. It's not mine. You've used it more than I have. I don't
Oh,
think
yes.
I've, in fact, actually hit any targets with it since I've had it.
Yes, but you have it right now.
Yes, very well, but not much use. Bishop's down again.
Yes.
I suppose you'd come back here and use your fancy tricks to get them going again, would you?
We have a situation up here first. I will go back down in a moment and see if I can help.
Do you have any of the contingency potions available?
I look at John. You could answer if you want.
Yeah, we have a bit to spare. We can see if that will help.
All right, can you run one down here quickly, please, as soon as you can? I want to get Bishop back online as
Yeah,
soon as we
I'll
can.
start going down.
All right.
Be careful, okay?
Sage. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll obfuscate.
All right, and as you obfuscate, and you look over your shoulder as you're leaving, and you see the doors to the elevator begin to crack open slightly. And this thing that looks like a bleeding, bloody tentacle whips out through the middle of the doors and strikes out as if it was hoping to hit somebody. Nobody's there. It slashes its way back inside again, and the doors begin to shake.
Can we try and get a shot in?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Sweet.
What are you firing?
I'm firing the sniper rifle.
All right. Roll the hit.
5.
You fire into the door, and you hear this hissing sound from inside, and sort of screechy, hissy noise.
Okay, I don't understand. But
I'm gonna run faster.
All right.
when I have another time to get a shot in, I will.
All right. Very good. Alexi, you're still just waiting at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Doctor's running. Bishop's unconscious. Sage, the tentacle whips back out again as the.
Well, actually, if I
doors-
know he's coming down, I'll be carrying him up towards him.
You're carrying him up? Okay, cool. You get to the top of the stairs and you're in a hallway nearby the entrance to where these guys are. Okay. Sage, would you like to fire again?
I sure would. Just one this time.
Just one? Okay.
Come on, do
You-
better.
You're not sure anything's happened there, but the doors are suddenly rent open, and this ball of blood and sinew and muscles and whip-like tentacles rolls out in your direction, whipping around itself, flailing at you. Make a dex and dodge check, please.
Okay, gross. That's nasty. A bowl of hentai. 7.
7. Yeah, you managed to get out of the way. One of the tentacles rips one of the paintings off the walls next to you, smashes it on the ground as it tears it away. You see another one of these balls of blood and mass coming out of this lift. You see
Right.
bones sticking out from the sides of it, and there's pieces of skull.
Can I make some sort of occult check to try and figure out what this is?
Yeah,
Okay. 2.
some sort of advanced Schlachter.
Okay, so it's a ghoul. Right. Okay, well, might as well just shoot it when I get a chance.
Advanced or not advanced. Okay. Roll a hit.
Right. Nope, just one again. Fuck.
You hit it, but it's
Do better.
right. It's such a massive
Stupid.
tendrils and things that a lot of it is air, so your bullet goes through it. You hit it, but it doesn't do an awful lot to it. This time it whips up to you and tries to grab you with a bunch of tentacles all at the same time.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Gonna dodge.
Dex
I'm not
dodge.
wanting to be a part of their
You want to be part of
party.
Come and join our collective. The resistance is futile.
I might enjoy it too much. So 4 successes.
You might enjoy it. 4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. You're lucky. Okay, you slip out of it. Grabs you, but you slip out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
now, are you
anyone else
firing
making
as you're
attacks?
stepping out of it? Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Tatiana is shooting at the other one at the moment. The guards, the other soldiers are moving towards the elevator, firing as they go just straight into the elevator. They're just moving towards it on either side of you. Tatiana's firing at the other one. You are making dex and firearms. Is that a 4 successes? Was it? Or
No, I haven't rolled yet. I just wanted to confirm that I am allowed to.
Yep, please.
2.
2 successes.
It's
Okay.
bitter, but
it-
better.
Dex and dodge again.
Okay. Dex and dodge. 2.
All right.
Okay.
Grabs you again, and it's got you for a moment, and you think it's going to pull your boot off, but you manage to get your leg out before it does.
Oh,
You firing
okay.
back at it.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Firearms. 4.
4 successes. It collapses at last, making this noise as it does.
Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty
Ew.
gross. Meanwhile, Bishop, you're unconscious. Doctor, you're running. You see Alexei carrying Bishop upstairs. He gets to a what do you call it? Like a platform between two sets of stairs, whatever that's called. Flat spot. And Doctor comes running downstairs. You get to Bishop and Alexei.
I will take out a quarter of my blood supply, not half,
Right.
and
Very
try
good.
and see if that will help.
As you do, you see there is a painting of Sir Winston Churchill on the wall just next to you. Entirely irrelevant, but it's there. And you give the blood to Barry, to Bishop, I assume, this quarter blood. Bishop stirs.
Does anyone want to slap him?
Give him a bit of a slap.
Tell you
Yes.
what,
Purely
Alexei,
medical.
Alexei, can you
We put him back into torpor.
a stamina check, please, for Bishop?
Yes.
What's his total stam?
3
Come on, Barry. You got this.
Right, you need 3
with
successes.
1 potence.
You need 3 successes. Difficulty is 7.
Zero successes.
Okay. He's not waking up from a quarter of a point of blood. Or a quarter of your... When you say... So let's just clarify, Doctor. When you say a quarter, what does that mean in terms of how many blood points is that?
I guess what would be given to each person here is their like reservoir.
As their reservoir?
Like I guess we were given those sort of things like when we went out on the missions, weren't we?
Right.
So I guess what would a normal one of those be?
One
and then
blood. Typically,
I guess I might have 2. I guess I might be given 2. Yeah.
I think you might have 3, but your other one might be in your haven.
Yeah.
In fact, you might even have 2 in your haven. I don't know. How would you do it? It's up to you.
Yeah, I would probably keep 1 there and have 2 on me. Okay, I'll give him another quarter to make it half.
Half a blood point?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can make another roll. This time difficulty is down to 6, and you need 2 successes.
2 successes.
There you go. Bishop wakes up. The bullet
Back.
pops out of his skull. It seemed to be lodged in such a way that it was causing torpor despite the fact that it hadn't done any damage to the rest of him at all. It was amazing.
Pull my gun and get ready to shoot.
It was a plot bullet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull your gun out and you stand up and you're like, what the fuck? You don't know where you are for a minute.
Yeah. I'm disorientated, but I've got my guns aiming everywhere.
All right, so Bishop, you're sitting on the platform, stairs going up, stairs going down, narrow corridor, and there is Sir Winston Churchill hanging above you like an angel, a fat angel with a cigar, but that's not the point.
Okay, so I don't shoot the guys when I recognize them. Okay, but I'm thinking about shooting Winston Churchill.
Okay, make a perception check, Bishop, Alexis, and Shipman, please.
Bishop rolls 0.
1.
So Bishop, you're still coming too, that's pretty clear.
Alexis rolls 1.
Alexis, you're hearing a lot of gunfire from upstairs.
Sounds like we should head upstairs.
Shipman,
Yeah, we need to go up. Yeah, we need to go. Yeah. We need to go upstairs immediately.
Okay, so you start moving up?
Yep.
All right. So you get to the top of the stairs and you see there's 2 meaty balls of blood and sinew and muscles, these whip-like appendages. They are now dead and collapsed. Inside the lift is another 2 of them, but they're also now dead as well. And the inside of the lift is just a mess. There's blood just leaking out from the lift onto the carpet. Tatiana looks around at you guys. Welcome back, Bishop.
Man, I got a headache.
Where the fuck did you go? She says, changing her magazine.
Well,
Recon again.
judging by the pain in my head, I think someone shot me in the head.
I'm glad you're doing better, Bishop. I was
Anyway,
worried.
where are we going? Next move.
Well, if we've cleared this floor, we'll go down to the next one.
Okay, right.
You hear this sound now, coming from the lift. Is anybody in the lift? Is anybody near the lift?
Sure, I'll be looking around.
You're looking around. You hear the
aiming at
sound.
the
Biting the lure.
You can
Take a
hear a
bite.
sound that sounds like metal under stress.
Hey guys,
But it's gonna.
sounds like we're about to have company.
I thought it might have been collapsing under the weight. Well, I don't know.
Continues for a minute and it gets worse. It gets louder. It has everybody's attention now. Suddenly the lift just falls away from the door, and the door is just a lift shaft.
This is why we don't take the lift, Bishop.
You're screeching as it goes down down the lift shaft. and
Do
then
I look
smashes.
like I'm taking a lift?
I'm gonna keep my gun trained.
All right,
I'm waiting for
you
for
waiting?
something to come down.
All
I'll
right.
put
I'm
my
looking
Glock.
for something I can use for a bat.
For bat. Okay.
What about like a
Um,
dummy or something? Oh wait, no,
You're
we're in,
reflective
Table
we're in the
legs
home.
or something.
Yeah, we're in the home. Like
Yeah, we're in
stuff.
home decor, so it'll be table legs and that sort of
Did anyone
thing.
have like one of those upskirt mirrors or something to look up the elevator shaft?
What the fuck?
I don't know,
Alright.
like a
yeah,
mirror.
yeah,
so
we
you know.
do.
Right.
Well, look at
Yeah,
that.
Sage
Or-
just gets her one out.
What do you call it? A periscope.
Yeah.
I will reload my Glock. I'm not
Okay.
using the big boys yet.
All right, you're reloading the Glock. Perception alertness checks from everybody, please.
4.
Four.
Oh,
Oh my god, I
Bishop
got 3.
is 1.
Lexi, what the
well
hell?
done, John.
That's the thing. That's the
Alexi
highest
gets 2.
perception roll I've ever run.
What did you get, Shipman, with 3 successes, was it?
3
It's
with 3
literally the
dice.
highest
Yeah.
you could do. Yeah.
3 dice, nice. Okay, you can hear footsteps, lots of footsteps coming down stairs and corridors from the side corridors, not the lift. The lift's in front of you. And there's one door behind you. So you've got a door on each side. If you think of 4 doors, lift in front of you, door you came from behind you, which leads downstairs, a door on the left and a door on the right. And from the left and right doors, you're hearing the sounds of boots in corridors.
I suppose I hear that too, right? 4 successes?
Yep.
Okay. Tatiana, it's
She's
not your
looking
men,
around.
is it?
And she's going down. She shakes her head. She goes down on one knee and points
Let's
her
find cover.
machine gun at the fucking one of the doors, the left door. She goes, "You
I'll
want to go
take-
back? Do we retreat or do we go forward?
We'll go forward.
You want to go in the lift or you want to hit one of these doors?"
We'll hit the doors.
And as you say that, the door on the left explodes outwards with a flashbang. So you can make dexterity checks, dex, and what's it going to be?
Dodge.
Just dex and dodge, yeah. Trying to not look
3.
at something.
Bishop rolls 1.
1.
Bishop, you're stunned.
Bloody ones.
The
And
bloody ones.
Alex rolls
so many.
1.
Alexis
God.
is stunned.
I think there's something wrong with my computer. Sorry, dude.
You guys are stunning.
Yep. What did we get for Sage?
3.
3. Okay, you're not stunned.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Everybody
gonna-
else, I think, seems to be stunned.
I'm gonna take Ellen
Yep.
and we're gonna find cover.
Okay, so you pull Alan back into the previous room with the stairways that goes down past Winston. Right, Mr. Churchill.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so and Alan's like, "We can't leave them there. The fuck!"
No, we're just getting cover.
It's like, look, smoke. Do it.
Okay. Oh no, you do it. You're so good at this. Oh.
He throws it into the room. He gets a 7 and an 8. Okay, smoke starts to fill up the room that you guys are in at the top as the first door's blown off. 2 of you have been stunned, or 3 of you have been stunned. The other door gets blown off as well. Dex and dodge.
Dex and dodge. For everyone?
Yep.
6.
Nice.
Bishop rolls 3.
Hey, good job.
Sage, you
Seven.
can
Alex
see
rolls
silhouettes.
1.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sage can see, you can see silhouettes of hooded, masked figures.
Well, in that case, I'd like to shoot them.
Okay, roll your dex and firearms. It's too close for your sniper though.
Oh, okay. I will get the gun, the Glock out.
All right,
4.
you kill one outright. Okay. The other guys, you guys are still stunned at the moment. 3 of them are stepping through the mist now, and the room is filling up with smoke. Has anyone got heightened senses or anything like that, or you're not using it because of all the gunfire and shit? I suppose
Been using it.
That would be correct.
that would be correct.
I don't have
Or
it.
perception would also be possibly useful at this point.
I've got aura perception, but I think I'm stunned, aren't I?
Yeah, you're stunned. Okay.
Are we in darkness at the moment? Is this all pitch black or
It's
do we
dim
have
light.
lights?
It's dim light.
Okay, so it's not really, there's no point in using the red eyes. It's
That will probably give you away more than anything at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
we won't do that then.
You won't do that.
No.
Right, Tatiana, she takes a fucking clip out on some of these guys and she kills another 3 of them. And this leads to a running gun battle where they're now taking cover in the hallway back there and firing back in your direction. You guys are not in the way of fire right now, and your stun begins to wear off. Alexi.
Look, there's some cover.
Okay, there's the cover from the door where you came from, where you can find various other bits of cover, including the elevator shaft.
You keep pointing that out.
I know you want to go in there.
Yeah.
We're
All right,
never
let's hide in
taking
the
a lift ever
elevator
again.
shaft. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll come with you as well.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, well, it's a nice game, and thank you very much. What would you like to play next? Okay, more seriously, were you taking cover? Barry, what are you doing, Bishop?
Have I recovered from the stunning?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm looking around for people to kill now.
You know where they are? They're in the hallway next to you. and
Okay.
You've got your back to the wall, and the hallway's there, like, you know.
Okay, bang, 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 bang.
All right, so you pop out and shoot.
Yep.
We'll have a dex and firearms for Bishop, please.
Let's go, Barry. Come on. Let's go. Is that it? Because
4.
fuck.
4. Okay, well, you pop another one. Bang, he's down. Very good. Dex
Good
and
job.
dodge, Bishop. Because while you're shooting him, there's a guy shooting you.
1.
1. Oh, well, that does raise some interesting things. Bishop, you're wearing body armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you make a soak check, please?
And I've got fortitude, haven't
You sure do.
One
It's all
fortitude.
getting counted in.
I? Yeah.
So he's got fortitude, so I'll knock him
Oh,
off.
how
Oh.
-1 success.
Oh, okay, so you
The
don't soak
one?
anything. You take 3 levels of non-aggravated damage,
Even with the one fortitude.
even with the fortitude.
Yeah,
It would have
that's
been
not.
it would have been 5 levels if it hadn't been for your fortitude and your armor.
Okay.
Because you popped out, you shoot this guy, but as you're shooting him, a guy at the other end of the corridor shoots you in the neck, which doesn't do a lot to you because you're a vampire, but it still gives you a little bit of, you know, there's blood spurting out and stuff. Okay,
Delicious.
delicious.
Yeah.
Right. Or would
Charming in your
are you saying, Sage, are you saying you'd like to make a self-control check?
Okay. I don't know if I'm close enough to him for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were all
Yeah.
quite close.
Well, I don't know. If I'm rolling, then everyone's rolling.
Right. That's probably quite true.
Chaos.
Is this one of those smooth kind of floor hallways? You know, the floor?
There's carpet.
Yeah, okay. Oh no, this carpet. Oh, never
Is there
mind.
anyone for me to shoot?
Is there anyone for you to shoot?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can. You want to pop out and take a shot?
I would
for your
love to
life.
do that, please.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take some firearms, please.
Would this be with a rifle? Like, is it far enough?
Are you switching guns like back and forth, or what?
If
You can. It's just the sniper rifle's not really very practical inside the building
okay,
most of the time.
we'll go with the Glock. I believe in the Glock with 4 successes.
4. Did you roll another 4?
Yeah.
Okay, another one's dead. Poof. Blows brains out. That's the guy that shot Barry just now.
I got your back.
All right, Doctor.
I know.
I think I'm just cowering essentially at this point. It's chaos.
Karen.
Yeah.
All right. And you're in cover, right? Hiding.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
right out of you're not
And
in combat.
obfuscated.
And
Yeah.
obfuscated. Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Garth, Dex and Dodge. One success.
Yep.
You're going to take a level of aggravated damage
Of course I am.
and 3 levels of non-aggravated damage. I lied, 2 levels of non-aggravated damage, unless you can soak any of that.
Oh, I can definitely try.
You're wearing armor?
Yep.
All right, you can knock one of the non-aggravateds off.
All right.
What was he hit by?
It was an assault rifle with 1 incendiary round and 2 normal rounds.
In the elevator shaft.
Are you really going for the elevator shaft? Because I
Yeah.
was assuming that was a joke.
No, I'm keen.
You keen?
Yeah.
There's like
I'm gonna see
nothing
what's in
there.
there.
All right. So you look down and you can see that there's a small fire is starting to happen. An electrical fire is beginning to happen at the bottom of the elevator shaft, and you can smell smoke.
I'm gonna obfuscate, look for a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Good man.
So you go looking. Okay, cool.
Just be aware that certain certain fire extinguishers will make the problem worse. So just
All right.
be aware.
And
I have
were
an
you-
intelligence of 4. I will take that into account.
Alexi, were you obfuscated when you looked in the shaft?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're off looking for roll for an investigation check, please. Intelligence and investigation.
One success.
Okay, so you see through a window into a much bigger room back where you came from. And you can see that there is a fire extinguisher on one of the far walls on the edge of the actual Ikea shopping floor, just outside of the customer zone. You're gonna have to go over a barrier, through a door that's locked and over a barrier to get to it.
All right. I can pump my strength and try and barge through my door.
All right,
Through
Dex
the
and
door, sorry.
athletics, please. Would you like to spend a willpower point?
Sorry, strength and athletics?
Yep.
Yep. No, because I've only got 3 of them.
Okay. You've got 3 willpower points?
Yeah. Life and
Remaining?
death.
Your
Yeah,
willpower is very low.
Yep, it's
very-
halfway.
Very low. It's very, very low.
Actually, should I get 1 back for
Pretty low.
caregiving for looking after Bishop?
Yes, you should.
I'm still not going to use it though.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success.
Oh, hang on. 3 successes because I
3
get 2 for my potents.
Nice. You kick the door down.
Cool.
You go running in, you jump over the barrier, you get the fire hydrant, and you're on your way back. Sage.
I'm gonna shoot another one if. What?
All right. Dex and firearms, and then Dex
Okay.
and dodge.
5 for firearms and
Death.
2 for dodge.
2 for dodge. Okay, 2 for dodge. You narrowly miss the getting hit back, but you kill another one.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm
It's
gonna have to go to the bathroom. Sorry, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
okay. We'll just talk smack. up?
Yo,
At least doing that, I'm gonna put my makeup back on.
I'm gonna grab a drink actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a photo of the spawning pool thing so Russell can see it in Discord.
I'd love to have a look at it too. Sounds interesting.
And it's in the second edition Nosferatu book.
Ah. It makes sense. It's like goal is to just make ghoul animals, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
and they slowly like get tougher and more mutated over time. Basically, just as some form of ground force for if we get attacked from below from any sort of bullshit.
Why are they attacking in such an unimportant place?
Because we're probably gonna fuck people off eventually, and that's where we hang out.
Okay.
Honestly, I was wondering that too, to be honest. It seems like such a nothing. It feels like it's either a trap, or
The airport.
sorry, the IKEA place.
Oh
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This either feels like a trap.
Yeah, why
or,
are they attacking an IKEA? It's not like it's of any
or-
importance.
Yeah.
or
Gonna get some
they're
bargains.
it's like a distraction or something.
Or there's an elder in there.
One that likes fine decor.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, there are reasons, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, sneak in elder via IKEA, that checks out, I suppose. Maybe.
Oh dear. Hey, is this IKEA building a centre point building?
What do you mean?
Well, in England, in
Yeah.
London, there's this big building called Centre Point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it is. It's in Croyden.
Croydon. Okay.
If you look on the map, Croyden is quite a distance away from Big Ben. It's like under Big Ben. I can't tell
see.
the
So we go visit Ali G.
RG.
Okay.
West Staines. No. Is that even in London?
Stain's massive. I just realized I'm like never gonna be able to get willpower back again with my nature.
You're fucked.
It's being a sadist. I'm never doing
Oh,
that.
no.
You can change.
But
You can change it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Because
maybe I can have
this
like
isn't
dual
your
natures.
nature anymore. So
Right.
Mm.
I can have dual natures then. Yeah, maybe.
Nah, you can just role play over it. I don't know if there's any other mechanics behind it, but it's just essentially that.
yeah.
I think I'd just probably do the
Character
caregiver thing
arc.
that you've got. I'd probably be caregiver like yours, I'd say.
Another fucking caregiver.
What am I?
That's a good
What
thing to
am
have on
I?
your
Am
team,
I a
right?
caregiver?
Yeah.
I think you
No.
were like a survivor or something.
You are a nature of survivalist and demeanor of question marks and a couple of left brackets. Sorry, right brackets.
The best one.
I guess like demeanor doesn't really matter in my opinion. There's nothing from it, so yeah, who gives a shit? But with nature, basically you get willpower back when you survive shit. So you probably would have got willpower back.
I probably should get some dots in willpower because even if I spend half my willpower, that's at 3, and I'm like, wow.
That's not too bad. It doesn't cost too much to get away with putting your willpower up. It's like one. I think you just pay the level.
Current, yeah. I
So
also want to get animalism up as well.
I should probably get animalism. Uther's like, I believe in you. You can do it. Here's a cat.
Has
I'm like,
anyone
"Thanks."
seen the
Tell me what to
the
do,
last
Dad.
episode of Boba Fett?
No.
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 I still haven't even finished the second season of Mandalorian. I heard that there's a spoiler who Baby Yoda is in that season or something, and I'm like, oh. I'm surprised I haven't been spoiled, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like something that I haven't actively avoided figuring out, but It's just doesn't happen.
No, my wife real got into it, so I got prods to watch it regularly as opposed to once every few months.
Yeah. Did
Hey,
they
I-
release it regularly on Disney Plus? Is it not like an all at once thing?
I have no idea how they release it on Disney Plus.
Mm.
It was just on the internet, and I watched it. It's like, yeah,
Yeah. On the internet.
yeah. I just stumbled across it. It was just,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, man.
I just found it, Oh, who
It's
knows?
like, oh wow, here's some Star Wars playing. So I'll watch this for a bit.
Fun.
We
I-
should,
Here we go.
we
He's like,
should, we should go to the Ukraine.
Oh, that looks awesome.
I know. It's like holographic-y. I love this so much. Oh. Done. What have I done?
Shuffled the cards.
About to really confuse myself. But yeah, okay. We're good. It's fine. Right. I had 2 hours sleep.
I've been sleeping most of the day.
You are a
2
true
hours sleep.
vampire.
I've been trying to
No, I
sleep.
slept most of last night too, just not very well.
So sorry. Okay, where are we?
And Ikea.
In Ikea. Everyone's dead. So it blows up.
Well, yeah, we're vampires. That's how it works.
Right. It's true. Okay, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dr. Shipman, what are you doing?
I think I'd be watching the chaos, but I think at this point I'm probably trying to because I want to use my gun again.
Right.
So I want to try and get behind people.
Right.
I want to like spinal tap people,
Right.
So I know I would know like the right place for like spinal tapping. Yeah, I want to do that with bullets.
With bullets. Okay.
Bullet tap.
Does Shipman, the gun that you've got, does it have a silencer on it or anything like that? Or?
Nah,
No.
not at all.
Okay.
It's like it's literally like I'd say a small sawn-off shotgun in a way.
I'm
So
sorry
it's
if I
very
shoot you.
obvious.
I'm sorry if I shoot you, okay?
I might have to get a silencer at some point, but I think this is probably like version 1 of this
Right.
weapon.
This is his first attempt
yeah,
at trying to learn how to use.
Yeah, and it's really volatile. It's just
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say more likely to fail than succeed.
Let's make a stealth check then, Dr. Shipman.
Yeah. Stealth is
Very
dex.
okay.
It's just dex and stealth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So dex and stealth. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Need to stealth more. 2.
2 successes. Okay. You believe yourself to be being very stealthy, and you manage to maneuver your way around behind one of these approaching soldiers, who's just because you're over on the side by the elevator, and he goes past you to enter, and now you step out behind him, obfuscated still. What level obfuscate do you have now?
3.
Nice. Okay. He steps up behind you. You step up behind him, and dex and firearms.
So I wanted to be like pointed at his, like pretty much as close as possible to
So
his.
your difficulty can be 4.
Cool.
He is moving, which still keeps it a little bit difficult, but
Oh god, where's fire?
Using the Hippocratic Oath now.
Yeah.
goodbye.
I do it as ethically as possible.
Right.
Okay, here we go. 2.
2. Well, you hit him, and he doesn't see it coming. He spins around. Your firing breaks your obfuscate. Do you want to make another dex and stealth check, please, to dive behind something?
I think if he's turned around and faced me, I want to actually try and dominate him if I can. if
Okay.
I can do that.
All right.
I'm going to say that I'm going to look at him and be like, "You will protect me."
Okay.
That's my, yeah.
All
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Make your
After I've shot him in the spine.
right.
2.
2. He goes, "Fuck you,"
Oh,
and he starts firing at you. Dex and dodge.
okay. Well, that's not gonna be good. Okay. 2.
2.
Just
Okay.
2s.
2. All right. You got any armor on?
Yeah, I think so. I think we would have had the generic sort of Kevlar. or
They've all
whatnot.
got armor on.
Yeah.
I made sure they're kitted this time.
One of your armor panels takes a bullet and a flattened bullet bounces off it and pings off the floor.
Okay.
Alexi, you're in the elevator shaft. No, you're not. You're getting a fire extinguisher. Okay, so you come running back through into the room at this point from the stairs. With the fire extinguisher. Everybody else probably at this point is a bit busy. There's a lot of cordite in the air anyway from the gun firing and what have you, so it already smells like fuck. But if you want to make a perception check to see if you can smell the fire, anybody else, you will need an 8 and probably 2 successes.
This difficulty of 8.
Perception alertness, difficulty 8.
Okay.
Requires 2 successes.
Do I go past anyone on my way to the elevator that I can like clobber with the extinguisher? Because that would be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Irreversible.
Dex,
Yeah.
Dex and Brawl, Alexi, you're obviously obfuscated, so and you're not.
Can I strength it?
You can,
Hell yeah.
you can do strength and brawl and add 2 levels of potence to your damage.
Yeah. Four successes.
4 successes. All right, yeah, you smash one guy up against the wall with it and knock him out completely. He just falls to the ground, boom, and collapses. And you get to the elevator. Now you're still obfuscated, right? And you're
Yep.
still holding the thing.
Yep.
All right. The fire's about 4 times bigger than it was now, and there's smoke coming up out of the shaft. It's just starting to come out of the doorway now.
Do I need to go down the shaft to put it out?
You suspect you would.
All right, I shall do so, and probably I shall roll self-control at the same time.
All right.
And this is probably where I'll waste that willpower.
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yep,
This seems so fucking dangerous.
2 successes. Well, if it all catches on fire, we're all screwed. So
All right. What you notice, Alexi, is something moving above you. Something goes above you.
oh, man.
What do you do?
Heighten senses and look up.
Heighten senses and look up. There is this black, leathery, star-shaped creature above you with multiple limbs holding itself above you right now. And when you look up, it lets go of the walls and just goes and tries to grab you. Dex and dodge.
One success.
Okay. It wraps its bits and tentacles and such around you and pulls you into the shaft and starts falling with you towards the fire. And
I start
anybody
spraying the fire extinguisher on the way down.
you just
at the
start
fire.
spraying. You're just like
Yeah.
shit all the way down.
I'll deal with the thing trying to kill me once I'm not on fire.
All right. So falling, first of all, falling damage. So you're going to mitigate that with your fortitude. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. How much damage can you soak, including your fortitude? Non-lethal damage, non-aggravated. I mean, not non-lethal. It could still kill you.
I can soak up to 9, including my armor.
So you just soaked 9.
I'll roll that one moment. I accidentally just refreshed the screen.
I don't think the armor is going to soak anything in this case.
All right, cool.
So what's your total soak?
I rolled -2.
Oh, fuck. You bounce off the walls on the way down. Oh, oh, Alexi, ow. Okay.
Ow.
When you hit the ground, you've taken 4 levels of non-aggravated damage. A couple of bones are broken. It's very painful.
Sure, we'd hear that.
You hear that, the clanging and all of that
And
shit.
me being like, fuck, ouch.
You might have even seen Alexi suddenly unobfuscate and then get sucked into the elevator shaft.
Fucking hell.
And there's smoke coming out of the elevator shaft at this point too. Anybody that's paying attention.
And you saw me with a fire extinguisher.
And you saw him with a fire. Well, you were obfuscated, but yeah,
Oh,
I
that's a
guess
good point.
momentarily when you got pulled out, because it would have unobfuscated you, but momentarily. Okay.
Yeah. Do we have any idea if this goes down to the garage floor?
You don't know. You could look inside the elevator. Oh, you can't because the elevator's not there. It's fallen and it's on fire.
Yeah. The fuck are we gonna do?
Oh, actually, you could look at the outside. The outside of the elevator shaft does have a sign on it that says where it goes, and it does go to the parking floor, and it goes to a level underneath that too that says loading.
Do we have any people down there?
You believe so?
Who is down? Well, I guess maybe Tatiana can get them to pry open the doors and try and help them.
From the bottom?
Yeah, there are people down there. If our people are down there.
Right. What they're like, I think Parker's down there, and what's his name? Yuri and fuck the other guy, Ledgodorov are down there.
Yeah, I'm going to run down there too.
You're gonna run down there? Okay.
Yep.
When you get
I'm
there,
gonna run.
okay, so you're running downstairs. Very good. Upstairs now is going quiet. So where you are, Bishop, you seem to be getting less gunfire. Charlie, Sage runs downstairs. You get to where that elevator comes out on that floor in the car park, and your people are all just made a wall of guns around that elevator entrance space. But the elevator has hit the floor and it's on fire, and it's kind of crunched up. And the only way, because the elevator's in the way of the door, so you can't see Alexi.
Right. Okay. So do we see the fire though?
You can see smoke coming out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look for a fire extinguisher on this floor. There
Well, I
should be
think
one.
the ghouls here will race to put the fire out. They
Okay,
start
good.
spraying the door down, the elevator rather.
And then we gotta somehow try and get this thing open.
Okay. Meanwhile, Alexi, you've taken 4 levels, I think it was, of non-aggravated damage, and this thing has you, and you realize that it kind of unfolds to reveal a face, like an alien face, like something totally constructed, that has rather long, nasty fangs, and it rears up one arm like this, and you realize that it's made like a blade, like a bone blade, and it goes with it.
Block it with the fire extinguisher.
All right, so you're going to block with the fire extinguisher, dex, and dodge to block, essentially same thing.
He might pop it and solve another problem.
Solve another problem. Yeah.
2.
2. He does not hit you. Nope, you block. Very good. What do you do?
I try and hit him with the fire extinguisher in his face.
All right, to hit.
Five successes.
Okay, you smack him in the face and knock him back against the wall. Boom! and it takes a moment before he swings back at you. You want to make another attack or another action?
Yeah, sure do. I'll make
Alright.
another attack.
What are you using the same thing again? The fire
Yep.
extinguisher again? You're just going to keep
5
blocking people.
successes.
5 successes. Okay, you smash him into the wall. He's still wriggling. It's trying to peel himself off the wall now. And you can hear bones cracking back into place.
I'm still smashing.
He's trying to heal himself. Dex, and do your thing again. Strength and brawl. Or melee. It's melee.
5 successes.
He slumps down finally and stops moving. But you can feel heat now. And
I
now
try
you're
and
looking
use the
around.
fire
you
extinguisher.
can actually use the fire extinguisher. All right.
Well,
and
maybe.
you're also hearing people running and stuff and shouting from down below you as well. And you're using the fire extinguisher. Let's make a check for using the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. What's it going to be? Alexi? I think it would be wits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon wits and I don't know.
Survival,
Survival. Yeah.
which I have none of.
Which you have none of. So it's wits.
One success.
Dang.
A 10. And on the only dice I could roll.
And it was a 10, huh? Okay. All right. You put out you stop the fire from increasing like in your direction. You can tell it's still on fire below the roof of the elevator elevator. Inside the elevator there is still a fire.
Right.
But you can't get to it. Well, unless you want to. You could rip your way to it. You've got the strength. You could rip the roof off. You could rip your way in through there's a panel on the roof, like a
All right.
entranceway.
I'll try that.
Okay, so you rip the roof off, and now you're seeing soldiers below coming in from the side. Your people spraying out that fire as well.
Good. Yeah.
Alexi, make a perception check, please.
Two successes.
You hear something far above you on the at the top of the shaft.
Crap.
It sounds like
Move.
Huh?
Trying to get out of the way of a falling elevator, perhaps.
Well, this is the fallen elevator. The elevator's already fallen. This is something else.
Something else, buddy.
So
Well, I'm
you're
still
gonna,
trying to get out of the way of
It's a
whatever it's
helicopter.
coming.
All right, so you can make a dex and dodge check. You've opened the elevator's roof, so you can get into it now and then roll out into the car park if you want.
3 successes.
3 successes.
And they're
Okay,
all sixes. I don't know.
all sixes, right? 6, 6, 6. Well, that's special. As you are doing this, you are seeing and hearing incendiary rounds shooting down from the top of the shaft around you rapidly from a Gatling gun, you suspect.
For fuck's sake.
All around you, just red blobs. Every round is an incendiary round. They're all traces. It's not like 1 and 3. It's every round. And melting steel is, you can smell it. And you roll out into the car park. Sage, you're there.
Hey, Sage.
You're right.
Keep rolling.
Hi,
Bye.
Sage. Hi, Sage.
What are you doing? What is that?
I have no idea.
Do you know what floor that's
Sure, it'll be
happening from?
tentacles and stuff. It's coming down.
From what? Do you know what floor? I can't.
The floors above us, I don't know.
Okay, great. I'm gonna let the others know
Alright.
that there was someone firing down the elevator shaft.
Bishop, you hear
Right.
that someone's firing down the elevator shaft. You're on the 3rd floor. It pretty much puts you at the nearest position besides the doctor, but I'm not expecting the doctor to go and get in the way of it.
Come on now.
I look and see what the hell it is
So you look inside the shaft.
very quickly.
You look.
like
In fact, you can just look at the shaft door and you can see the tracer rounds
Yep. Okay.
And you can hear
Okay.
it, and you can tell that it's some sort of high-speed cannon, some kind of high-speed machine gun. It's firing very large bullets, and they're tracers.
Okay.
It's like a M60 or something like that, at least that big.
You know you want
Okay.
it.
Okay. Who
Um,
knew
you want to make an investigation check, Barry?
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate.
Can you do that for us, please, Garth? Thank you very much.
Zero. Rolling when you're damaged.
0. Oh, because you're damaged. Fuck.
Yep, same deal with me.
Okay, so Barry, you're thinking, like, you're seeing the bullets go past down the shaft, and at this point you're standing next to the shaft, and you're like, obviously the fastest way to get to him is up the shaft.
Yeah.
There might be another way up there, but you don't know where it is. You could go and look for it.
I will go and look for it.
Okay. Can we get another investigation check for Bishop, please? Sage, what are you doing downstairs while that's going on?
1.
Well, I am now. Well, I've just mentioned that to the others. I'm gonna go upstairs again.
Okay, so you're heading upstairs too.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna try
heading-
and find the source if the others aren't able to find it. So I'm just gonna run up.
Okay, so you're just going for stairs, going as high as you can.
Yeah.
Right. Very good.
Trying to listen out for where it could be, because obviously it's gonna make a lot of noise.
It is making a lot of noise, so you can make a perception check, please.
Okay. 5.
5. You know exactly where it is. You also run into Bishop on the way there. Bishop's kind of a bit lost.
Bishop, come on. Follow me.
He seems dazed. There's blood coming out of his ears.
I do.
Let's go.
And Bishop, you're grazed and bloody and all sorts right now. Just so you know, you're a mess. You're not functioning like a mess. You're still functioning fairly well. How many? What does he have? What minus is he at?
He's rolling at -2.
Oh, -2. Okay, so you are a bit of a mess.
The first -2, though, not the second.
Is that aggravated or non-aggravated?
That is non-aggravated.
Bishop, would you like to heal any of that?
Yeah, I'll bloody hell all of it.
All right.
Cool. That is 4 blood dots,
Yep.
Pop that up.
and
Yeah.
I would like to do the same.
All right. Very good. So you are following Sage. You and Sage, you come out into a corridor, concrete corridor,
Yeah.
somewhere in the top of the building, and you see a door that leads to air conditioning vents and ducts, and there's a backup power generator room, and there's a security room, and the gunfire is coming from around the corner.
Okay.
Shh. And then we'll stealth it.
Yeah, we're stealthing it.
I've
Alright.
got my Glock out. I'm not gonna go for my rifle. Yeah. Stealth?
Okay, as you're stealthing along, can you make perception checks, please, you two?
Sure.
I'll
4.
probably get.
Yeah.
Bishop rolls 1.
Okay.
Ah,
Bishop rolls a 1. Okay, Bishop, that makes sense. You're leaning on the wall, Bishop, and you're actually leaving a trail of blood. You don't really realize that because you're in so much pain.
okay.
you're
But I
moving
just
along.
healed that.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You did just heal that. I take it all back. Why did you fail this?
You
check?
missed a hole.
I'm probably concentrating on what thing Sage told me.
Right. Okay, so
Concentrating on
you're
it.
moving down the corridor. Sage, what you can hear, but between the gunfire in the distance, which is not all that far away, but it's like bursts of, and then between those bursts of gunfire, you're hearing,
Wow.
then you hear glass smash. and you hear.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see what this is before we go and
You
guns
get around the
blazing.
corner,
Mhm.
and as you get to the corner, you see that there is a glass atrium on the roof. All the glass is smashed, and the glass is on the ground. Here is the top of the elevator shaft, and there is a very big ghoul, like a monster ghoul, with this chain gun attached to one arm and a massive box of ammunition on his back, firing down the elevator shaft from the top. And when you look up, all the glass is smashed, and standing on the frame is this creature with wings. It looks like a vampire, but it looks like a creature. It has sharp claws and fangs and glowing eyes. And it kind of just hangs now from the frame with the broken glasses above you.
Okay. I'm just like looking at Bishop.
Bishop, what are you doing?
I'll have a look because she's looking at me like she just saw the worst thing in the world.
Right, so she looks up, and then you look at her, and then you look up, and then you see this thing, and it drops. And it just swoops towards you.
As it's dropping, I pull out the big guns.
All right.
And just fire. Yeah.
Okay, as it's dropping towards you. Dex and firearms for Bishop, please.
Yeah.
No longer at -2, though, I think.
Wow. Okay.
3.
It's got interesting.
3 successes. Okay. You're firing at the creature swooping down, yeah? As it does, Bishop,
Yep.
it disappears into black mist.
Okay.
Your bullets trace through it, out through the roof hole. The gun sounds cause the ghoul to hear all of this going on, and he starts to turn around, and you see him, and he's like some kind of freak out of Mad Max.
Okay.
And he's got these goggles on, and he turns around and just starts to bring the gun around to bear in your direction. And
Can
you
I
start firing Dex and fire? Oh, you want to roll Dex and fire him, Sage?
Yes, please.
If you love. You
Right, I want to. Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot. Let's see how it goes. 3.
3. Yep, you hit him. He doesn't care.
Okay. It's fine.
Bishop, Dex,
Dodging.
and dodge, please. These are all tracer rounds. Every hit will be aggravated.
3.
All right, Bishop, you are out of the way. He cuts a line past where you were and smashes the wall behind you. Huge gouges out of it, and there's dust in the air. It's your turn, Bishop.
I'm gonna throw back an incendiary grenade.
Okay, incendiary grenade, Dex and athletics, please.
I just put out all the fires.
Fire in the hole.
We're gonna need you back up here in a sec, okay?
All right, so Dex and athletics for Bishop, please. Alexis. I should say Garth. I get your character and your name confused all the time.
I answered it either at the moment.
Yeah, fair call.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, the grenade lands near the ghoul, and it explodes. Okay, and the explosion causes the backpack full of ammunition to start going off. Crack, 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 crack. And the bullets are just flying, and bullets are going through him as well. He's holding the gun and he's firing in all directions. So you can all make dex and dodge checks, at least the 2 of you that are there. He's not really aiming, he's just spinning around, but nonetheless, he rolled 4 successes.
I got 6.
Okay, you're out of the way.
Running like a bugger.
Running
out
like a
the
bugger.
open.
Bishop, Dex, and Dodge.
Happening. 6 successes.
Okay, you're both safe. You both managed to avoid every single tracer round, despite all of that shit. And then he falls into, and basically, those of you at the bottom, you hear this crash. And after the crash, you hear this continual sound that sounds like bullets going off, but really weirdly, somewhere between bullets and fireworks.
Like one of those microwave popcorn bags.
Like a popcorn bag, but it's instead of popcorn, it's
bullets.
it's like 40 mil bullets.
Is he KO?
Is he KO? He's out, but there's actually bullets coming out of the door of the elevator in random directions. So I'll get you both to make Dex and Dodge checks. Difficulty is 3.
6.
No worries.
3.
No worries. Okay. And that's the other thing, is everything that comes flying out of there is a tracer round, so it's got lines of light flying out into the car park. It's very, very loud and very, very bright, and very dusty. And then after a minute, it's going to go quiet downstairs. But meantime, Sage and Bishop, you're still at the top, right? And you're both taking cover behind opposite corridors.
Yep.
And there's this swooping winged creature about, which you're pretty sure is a vampire.
Hey everyone, there is a winged vampire. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, we think it is, right, Bishop?
That's right.
Okay.
Perfectly
I'm going to try
correct.
and find a big steak and I'll be on my way.
I think he's invisible or something, or
It
did
can
he
go
into
into
shadow?
mist.
Or
It can mist.
mist.
Zeraborskar, I am coming to kill you.
Well, hurry up then. We haven't got all day.
Oh, but I like the hunt.
You couldn't hunt the backside of a barn, dude.
Dude.
Come on, let's play.
You're still taking cover, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your cover, Bishop. Tell me about this cover that you're
It's probably a wall that's fastly running out of cover.
right.
You know?
Okay.
And he's moved along and it's got cut to pieces.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, now he's all cocky because if he can be that lucky this week, he's doing all right.
Right. Yep. True. Mind you, you did get shot before.
Yeah.
So that was that. Okay.
Yeah. No. He's feeling quite pissed off with all these things and wondering why they're showing up now. I mean, if they want clothes, why don't they just go and buy like anybody else? You know.
Okay. And Sage, tell me about your cover.
Well, I am probably on the opposite side of him. I imagine there's like a door that we were shooting through.
Yeah.
We're both on the different sides, probably mirroring each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Dodging.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Dodging all the bullets. That's how we roll, right, Bishop? That's just how it goes.
That's how we do. That's just what we do.
Oh my god. This is gonna hurt. Okay.
I'll load up my guns quickly
You're
using
reloading.
celerity.
I wrap myself up in something impenetrable.
Okay. Like what?
Like something that's mythological and doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like
It's a good
trail.
idea. I'd like to do that too. Can I do that too?
You can wrap yourself up in sage by the sounds of it. She's apparently bulletproof. Alexi and Dr. Shipman, what are you guys doing?
I'm looking for like some wooden debris or something that's like I can use as a stake, like
Sure.
javelin size, like so I can just run in and
Right.
make sure it goes there because I haven't had much
Well,
luck with small ones. So
They do sell things like wooden doweling and broomsticks and stuff like that at Ikea. So there's
Right.
all of those things. You could quickly break one and sharpen one end of it.
cool. I do so and then
Yes.
head upstairs.
All right. So you're
Russell.
This is Barry.
Does he sound like the guy that I fought who could turn his skin to marble in Oslo?
In Oslo, he does not sound like him. No,
Oh, good.
no. He's speaking another language altogether, which you don't know what it is. I mean, what
Is it-
language does everyone speak?
Ukrainian, Aramaic, Italian, English.
No.
I picked up Hebrew because it makes sense with me learning what I was learning.
Yeah.
And
should
English.
You should add Greek to that too soon.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
But not now
lots of
because
different
it would be
languages
weird to
research.
spontaneously learn it.
Dr. Shipman, do you know any special languages or anything?
No,
No. Okay. Cool.
I'm a Brit, and that's it.
You're a Brit, and that's it. Very good. Okay. Pretty standard then.
So T what?
Okay. Sage, how do you want to do this? You want me to play the bait?
You're always the bait. I don't think anyone should be the bait.
Okay.
The lights go out.
Oh, we're doing the...
Wait, there's a... Okay, where's the location of all the lights? You mentioned it before. There was a room that had access control
Security
panel or
room.
something.
Security room.
Security room. There's an electrical room.
I think electrical room.
Yeah.
Electrical room? I'll have a look there.
Yeah. Okay, so you saw that on the way through here. It's on this floor, and so you pop your head out to have a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Make a perception check.
Hello, was anyone in there? 4.
You don't see anybody.
Hey, cover your eyes. Wait a minute. I'll throw in a flashbang.
Okay. Boom. Okay. Goes off,
Okay.
and then you go out into that room, into the corridor.
You want to go?
We have to wait till the mist shows up. Everyone be aware of mist, okay? Let us know if you see anything. It could be anywhere. And we'll look at the other rooms as well.
I missed you
Okay.
too,
Security.
Sage.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, what?
I missed you too, Sage.
All right.
Oh.
As you guys are going down towards the electrical room, right?
You cover the left and I'll cover the right.
There's a security room on the right-hand side, and the electrical room is a little bit further up on the left. You go past the security room, or do you...
We look through it.
You
Look
have
through
a
it.
quick look in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bloodbath. There's dead security guards. A couple of screens are smashed, covered in blood. Perception alertness check, please.
Just the one.
Bishop rolls 4.
4. Bishop, as you're looking into the security room, you look across and you see one of the monitors is a hallway. It says level 5, and it says room 7, which was just down from where you were a minute ago, and you see something scuttle across the ceiling.
Level 5, room 7, something scuttling. Get ready for it, everybody.
It's where you were, so it's just near where you are now.
There's something scuttling that way. Should
Well,
we?
let's go find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look into the elevator.
You look into the elevator. The elevator has what it has. It's got there's a dead guy who's very much cooked. With you know what he is. You know what's there. He's very dead. He smells quite yummy actually, because cooked meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I head up through the elevator shaft.
Okay, so you're in the elevator shaft. Okay.
I'm coming up the elevator shaft, guys.
Text and athletics, please.
You are a brave soul.
That's how you get points to spend in fortitude, y'all.
You've got a lot of
3 successes.
3 successes.
I have 2.
Okay.
I just act like I have a whole lot more.
You make it a third of the way up the shaft. I'll have another check, please. The shaft is not very intact. It's got lots of sharp bits and dangly bits that have been torn off the walls as the elevator came crashing down. Did quite a lot of damage too.
2 successes.
Okay, you make it a bit further. You're about halfway up the shaft now.
All right. I keep rolling
Keep
then.
going. Yep. No, so we want to get a total of
4.
4 successes. You're almost at the top. One more check, please.
Minus.
Shut up, Sage. 0 successes.
Oh, 0 successes. Well, yeah, you slip. And you need to make another athletics check to not fall and die. Well, you're not going to die, but
0 successes.
How did you get?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, Alexi, you fall to at least halfway back down.
Alright.
You can make a dex and
The
athletics.
rest of the game is just you trying to get back up, and you just keep falling back down.
That's what we're going to do.
Success.
It's a game in and
One
of
step
itself.
forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah. Okay, Alexi, you're clinging on with one hand from the side of the shaft right now, and there's a cable swinging near you. And if you can just get to that cable, let's make a dex and athletics check.
I'm gonna. Actually, no, I can't spend blood in anything at the moment.
Not enough blood to spend, or what?
Well, I've got 5 dots left.
Oh dear.
2 successes.
You kind of, you get to the cable, okay, and you swing across to the other side, to the other wall, and you can climb from here to the next section. Let's get another dex.
Can I just climb up the cable using strength in the middle?
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Let's make a strength and athletics check. You get automatics from potence, don't you?
I do.
Right.
Screw this dexterous bullshit. 8 successes.
Okay, finally. And Alexi, you're gonna get to the top of the shaft. But in the meantime, these guys are
Not falling down.
And where's Dr. Shipman?
I would have just been going the normal way up.
So you are going up, okay.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Up the stairs, I take it.
Yeah, with Bishop and Sage, I think.
Oh,
At
we
this
were already
point.
up there.
So
I would have been going up that way.
Okay, so you would have been going up that way with Bishop and Sage. So you might be with them, but obfuscated.
Yeah, I would have been obfuscated the whole time.
Okay, so you're
So I
obfuscated.
might have just reached them. I'm assuming when Alexi is going up the elevator, I didn't want to do that.
Can you make a perception alertness check, please, Dr. Shipman?
-1.
-1. Okay. -1. Right. So you move through to room 7, and you hear this sound behind you.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
The door in front of you shuts. Boom. And you hear a voice behind you. Greetings, child.
I will turn around
There is a...
and unobfuscate.
All right, and you unobfuscate. In front of you is a creature that looks like... Have you seen Bram Stoker's Dracula? Right, you know the half the hybrid vampire version that he has.
Yeah.
Right, it's like that. He's huge, very tall. He has wings. He has fangs, and he looks like a demon. And he takes a step towards you. Greetings, child. Would you like to change sides now? It might be for the best. Join me.
What side are you talking about?
My side.
Well, I mean, based on what I've seen, you haven't really made a convincing argument.
Steps again towards you. Truly. We shall leave this place shortly. Come with me, and then all your friends will die.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, obviously, because this is a very sort of dire situation I seem to be in.
Takes another step towards you.
But
Sort of begins to crouch and lean into you.
I don't really like your motivations here, to be fair. This is an Ikea, it's not a place of a war.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
He continues to examine you. You have powers, yes?
I'm just a doctor.
Why don't you dominate me, child?
Well, I don't think I could. I mean, I could try, but I just don't see the point in trying to do that.
No. Then what will you do then?
Well, I think regardless of what I choose, I think I'm powerless to your will, but I don't have to do what you say.
That is true. You do not have to do what I say. But when I'm finished with you, you may want to do what I say.
Don't
He
agree.
grabs your arm with celerity. Do you like it? Would you like perhaps to have claws? Do you like to have perhaps a bladed weapon for an arm? Oh, what do I find here? Oh, you have a gun inside your sleeve. Interesting. Rips it off your arm. You like it? Okay, pause. Barry, Sage.
Yeah, we're walking down the hall, going to that room.
Walking down the hall, going to that room. Okay, get to the door. It's shut.
Should I wolf close this? Or do we have the key cards and stuff? Is it a key card the door, or is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, we'll try the key cards. And if that fails, I'll try.
Key card actually unlocks the door.
Oh.
And Shipman, you hear the door unlock behind you.
Gonna dirty.
Before that happens, with my occult knowledge, would I know what this vampire is and like where he's from?
Where he's from?
Like his clan?
Right. You can make a occult check. Yeah, it would be intelligence and occult. Jesus, that's a lot of dice.
6.
Fuck. Okay. From everything that you've learned from the missions that you've been on and the things that you've seen and the people that you've met and training with the order and so on, this is most likely a Tzimitsce vampire of the Sabbat. Most likely he has transformed himself into this thing, and may or may not have other forms too.
So I've heard the door open.
Yeah.
Can I try and I guess if he's holding my arm, right, can I try and like move sort of sideways so his body is more visible when the door opens?
You can make a manipulation and athletics check.
Well, that's weird. Okay.
Yay, but
Isn't that
Yeah.
what a fucking weird check that is?
0.
No successes. Okay, doesn't seem to want to play that game.
Okay, I'm going to say, would you let me try and dominate your mind? Because I'm going to try and keep him occupied.
He says, I think it is too late for that. And he pulls you. No, actually, no, he doesn't. He throws you towards the door, pushes you towards the door as the door swings open, and you guys come through, guns blazing, I'm assuming.
Well, I've got my gun out. I often wait until I find a target before I shoot.
All right.
So.
All right. So you open the door, and
Do I?
Shipman is basically being launched in your direction.
Okay, I duck.
Get to one side.
You just duck. Okay, so
I'm gonna go under him, and then.
all right, Shipman, you want to make a dex and athletics check. Or acrobatics? Do we have acrobatics in this game?
Might as well
We
just
do
I might
not.
as well just
We do
fail.
You just fail.
I might as well, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
0.
0. Okay, you hit the deck. You don't take any particular damage from falling or anything, but you just hit the ground. All right, and Bishop and Sage.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge shipman
Mhm.
and try and and try and go for the other dude if he's there. We know
Alright.
that there's a person in here.
All right. So when you get a better look past Shipman, you realize that the shadowy end of the room encompasses this creature that's standing there. This demonic, like bat-like winged creature stands there, leering over you guys from about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Well, I would like to fire him, please.
All right. Dex and firearms, please.
Dex and firearms. That is my favorite. 2. Ooh,
2.
not my best.
Not your best work. Okay. As you do that, you're firing at him, but the bullets are just dropping off him. He swoops at you and grabs you.
Dodge.
Dex and dodge.
2.
What'd you get? 2.
2.
Okay. He's grabbed you. You're going to make a strength and athletics check to try and break out. Do you have any potence?
I do not. Just the 1.
Okay. He's got you in a lock that you cannot break. And he, as I say, he swoops towards you and out the door and around the next corner. And he drags you with him.
Would have hit me.
Okay.
And you're just being dragged with one arm, pulled.
I need the arm for arm stuff.
Can you make an athletics check, Dex or strength and athletics, in order to hold on to whatever is in your hand?
Is this me or is this?
That's you, Sage.
Okay, sweet. Dex and athletics. Is that what you're saying?
Or strength, depending on what, either or.
Just 1.
1. Okay. Your gun comes out of your hand as he yanks you around the corner. He throws you against the wall with his hand on your neck.
I would like to create a flame in my hand, please.
All right. So you start doing that. How long does that take?
It's pretty much instantaneous.
Pretty much instantaneous.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about time. Cost of blood point. It's a willpower roll against the difficulty of the power's level, so it's at 2. So
Almost hit you with the Tzimitsce. They'd love that.
All right, so I just gonna have to make a roll of a lot of dice. So if you yeah, it's fine. Well, I rolled like 5 successes. So
5 successes.
So I've made a palm of flame.
Okay.
Yeah, hoping that it will sort of scare him off. And just like hold it at him.
He slams you against the wall. Can you make a willpower check to see if you can maintain concentration?
I just had those dice out. It's okay. I'm going to have to just keep them out. It's too many of them. So many. Okay.
Why are you not rolling on D&D Beyond? Sorry, roll 20.
Because I haven't set it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4 successes. All right, you managed to maintain concentration right up until he sinks his teeth into your neck.
Are you my bitch now? Okay. I'm going to just let the fireball go.
I think you will, because he's got his teeth in your neck and you succumb to the ecstasy of the kiss.
Oh God, this feels bad. Where is my friends?
It begins to drain you.
Hey.
I'm gonna run in and yell stop.
Okay, you run in and yell stop. Alexi, you are coming up over the top of the pit now, out of the thing. You're now on the same floor as them. You don't know where they are. Can you make a perception check, please? Perception alertness.
I use my Allspeaks level 1 at the same time. Heightened senses. 0 successes.
0 successes, but you do have heightened senses.
I do.
So you can hear some commotion going on around the corner to the left.
I start heading up that way stealthily and obfuscated.
Okay, quickly or very, very slowly?
Quickly-ish.
Quickly-ish.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
like-
be yelling probably.
So, you have no
Oh.
control of your character at the moment because you are being bit.
I'm so not used to this.
I'll be going- Yeah. Fast but stealthy.
Fast but stealthy. Let's make a stealth check then. A fast, stealthy check.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's super fast.
Super fast.
So fast, it's 3 successes.
3 successes. Very good. So you're moving to the edge of the corner. You get to the corner, you look around. You see from where you are on this corner, Sage smacked up against a wall, held there by some huge black leathery winged creature that looks like a fucking demon. You don't know what it is. You can make an occult and intelligence check if you want to try
I
and
shall.
recall anything that you might know. Meanwhile, Bishop, what are you doing?
Right, what's happening? What can I see?
Okay, so Sage has been pulled out of the room. -2 successes. Okay,
It's Dracula. What's he doing here?
It's Dracula. What's he doing here? Exactly.
It's actually quite close to the truth, but anyway.
It is kind of close to the truth. Bishop.
Okay. Celerity, jump him and bite him.
Okay, you got to find them first. So
And put my blood into strength to hold him.
okay, well, first of all, you're in the room, so you make a perception check. So this is going to be wits in perception for Bishop, please.
Don't make it a 1.
Or any minuses. Or 0.
I'll give you negatives.
No.
That machine is.
My computer is horrible. And I completely lost it.
Come on, Bishop. I believe in you. Because I have
The
to right now.
computer does.
He hasn't rolled yet.
-1. Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay, there's a lot of echo going on around here in this.
I'm glad I can count on my friends.
corridor. So you're running with celerity, and as you do, you get up. You see, what do you see? Eventually, you're going to get to a corner where you come around and you can see Sage is being drained by this vampire with these huge wings wrapped around him.
Right. Well,
At the same time as that's happening, Alexi, you're coming in as well from the other direction.
Yeah, I'm going to try and stake him with my little
hang on,
javelin
I
thing
was
that I
with
made.
Sage at the door.
Yeah, that's right. But she got pulled away by the flying, super fast, ancient vampire that grabbed her arm and just dragged her off like. Okay, so you're there, Alexi.
I'm going to try and stake him with my javelin lancey thing.
All right, you
Right
do
through
that.
the back.
As you're approaching, this creature wraps its wings around itself protectively and around Sage too.
Well, he's still getting stabbed in the back. 5 successes.
5 successes
2 stake.
to stake. You have 2 successes after his fortitude.
Huh, not quite.
Not quite. The stake snaps off the end. Sage, you're getting very dizzy now,
Right.
and it's wonderful.
Am
Bishop,
I? Oh.
You come around the corner. You see
That's really
Lexi try and
soft.
stake this creature. You are now have.
All right, I'm gonna celerity, put my blood into strength, and jump him and bite him.
Okay.
If he wants to play that game, so can I.
All right. You put your blood into celerity and strength. You run towards them. You make a dex and athletics check.
Okay. Now, don't get a 1 for God's sake.
Real bullshit. 0 successes.
0 successes.
That is crap.
It rolls low to keep drama high. It's
It's-
artificial drama manipulation.
yeah. that's
Fucking
true.
working.
And to be fair, this creature knows you're coming, sees you coming, and swats you out of the sky with a wing. Whack! Just knocks you to the floor quite hard. Hits you back. Are you still carrying weapons at this point?
I've got the big guns in my holsters.
Okay, so the Desert Eagles.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Shipman, what are you doing?
Because I know he's a Tzimitsce, I'm going to try and appeal to his academia, and I'm going to say, I can help with your cause, and I will go with you if you stop what you're doing.
He stops momentarily, despises everybody in action.
Even me?
Not you.
You get one action of getting smothered.
So Bishop, you want to use your Desert Eagles?
I can't with her there.
Well,
Why not?
she's okay. So look, this is the wall, right?
Yeah.
You can see his back and his wings, and Sage is here.
Okay, I'm gonna put both of them in his body and blow him to shit.
Okay. You start firing.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to
Dex and
try
fire.
and jump on his back and sort of cinch him. And
All right. Dex and firearms from Barry.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's time, that
Come
time.
on. Don't. You're a bruiser. Get fucking mad.
Yeah.
Get
I'd
fucking
like
mad.
to rage.
Yeah.
Great, pummel him for me.
Was that
Teamwork.
was that 0 successes for Bishops? No. You haven't rolled, have you?
Oh,
Alex?
sorry, what were you
Not
after?
doing
A
your job.
Dex and
firearms.
Oh,
Doing the
Sorry,
job
I'm
with
getting
two
all
men.
caught up in the fight and
Yeah.
forgetting to make the rolls. -1.
Fuck. Okay. One gun jams. Try again. The other one.
Come on.
You
Let's
just
go.
toss that gun away.
Mhm.
Let's go. Get angry, man. Get angry.
right. I'm gonna punch and beat the shit out
success
of
is the
him.
sun.
Very
now.
cool.
Okay, so one gun jams, the other gun fires, and you put 4 rounds in his back.
Yeah.
Okay, and it obviously is not going to do as much damage as you're hoping it would, because he's got fortitude up the wazoo.
Oh.
At that point, he unfurls his wings and begins to flap, and he picks Sage up. Sage,
Oh no.
his fangs come out of you, Sage. At this point, you are no longer under the ecstasy of the kiss, but you have what's your total blood?
It was 10
Okay,
at this time.
You're how many blood points are you?
It's been about 2 rounds.
Yeah, he could easily drain 5 blood points in 2 rounds.
I'm going to start pleading and say, take me instead, I can help you with your creations.
He
I
turns
wanna-
to
leave.
you. Can you make a do you have was there persuasion in this game? Let's see.
It's charisma and empathy. Most
Yeah,
of
all
the
right.
time.
Make a charisma and empathy check, please.
Okay. Used at any stage because
3.
3.
Should I? Oh.
He looks back at you, Shipman, as he flies up, carrying Sage to the overhang above. And he stops there for a moment, and he says, "I will be back for you." And he flies out through the atrium.
get the helicopter.
Okay,
They're
so
all broken.
Radio the helicopter guy to take it out.
you can have another Dex and firearms if you want to while they're flying out, but he does have
I'll
Sage.
I'll try.
Try and jump up and grab on as they're doing it.
Can
Jump
I?
up and grab. You can
Grab
try.
onto his ankle or whatever.
You can try. You can try.
This is awesome.
I'm going to
Um,
use
so much fun.
celerity.
Well, I was already trying to jump onto him while it was just happening. So, what would the roll? Strength, Dex, and athletics.
It'd be Dex and athletics to grab him, and strength and athletics to hold on.
Okay.
Can I
Dex
also
roll is -1. All right, I'll stop rolling.
Yeah.
Can I try to do the same thing except with dominate so he knows that I actually mean what I'm saying?
What, grab his ankle?
You're going to try and dominate him, but he's not looking at you.
Oh, right.
Okay, can I
Sorry.
try and use my celerity to give me so I can put more of a leap into it?
Okay, so as the Nosferatu was
So
running
many
to jump at him,
ones.
it occurs to you, Bishop, that you could use him to launch off.
I do. I launch him. I go like the blazers.
You could launch off him, so you could jump up
Yeah.
onto the Nos and then jump
Yeah.
again. Okay. So Alexi, was that a -1?
That was for me,
Yeah.
and you wanted Dex and Athletics for
Yeah, so Dex and Athletics for Bishop.
Bishop
Please. Bishop, you want to spend any more
is
power points?
0.
Yes, I'll spend the
He's
willpower
fine.
point.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
One
not
success.
bloody 0 again. Come
One
on.
success. I'm going to save you your willpower point because it's not going to work.
Oh my god.
You jump up onto the Nosferatu, you leap off him, but it's too late.
Slide on his ugly.
These two are
That's fucking.
flying up and out.
That is fucking ridiculous because you don't have that many one hits so many times. It's got to
Well-
be something wrong with the rolling system.
It does average itself out.
Oh, well, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bullshit. But anyway, that's what it is.
It's total bullshit.
Are there any lackeys around?
No.
All right.
Oh, lackeys as in your
The
lackeys? or-
helicopter!
No, his
The
lackeys.
helicopter! I'm calling the helicopter
Okay.
to take him down.
All right. So you call the helicopter, and they respond. They say, "Give us coordinates."
And
You give
I
them
do,
coordinates?
as quick as I can.
Okay. So Sage, what are you doing right now? You are in the grasp of this.
Yeah, you're not being
vampire
bidden anymore.
flying. You're not
I
being
am-
bitten.
I am going to
You know that from this height you would hurt a lot if you fell.
yeah. Okay. Right. I think I will I don't know. It's too scary right now.
Wiggle.
I might use I'm gonna use thaumaturgy,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use I'm gonna subtly use blood of potency,
Okay.
and bring up my level a bit.
All right. See if you can.
Exactly. See if I can.
Sorry, Barry. It sucks. I know.
This is so stressful.
This has been a terrible night for dice throwing. It's bloody hell.
You've done some cool shit though.
No, but it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I will bring up my my blood by 1.
Okay.
So bring it down
So-
by 1 for
right.
1 hour.
So you're 7th gen for an hour.
Yep. It's
That
just it's
raises your
something.
blood pool, so now you're even more hungry.
And now I'm gonna try and bite into him.
Yeah, good.
I'm
Yes.
gonna try.
Okay. All right.
That's all I got.
Dex and Brawl.
Okay. Dex
But
and
yeah.
brawl.
Put
More
some into
power.
your strength. Put some into
Alexa
your...
sympathizes with your
Oh, no,
bishop.
I-
We end up with some bad rolls, but we roll pretty epically sometimes too. so.
Did I lose those 5 blood points? Is that
You rolled
Okay,
like
sweet.
3 5s in a row.
okay? I am going to spend 1 more blood point to put my dex up by 1.
Okay. So what? How many blood points you got left?
4.
Okay. And what's your blood pool now? 20.
15 blood pool. Oh, 20. Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
20. So
Right.
Okay,
you're
so
pretty
1,
fucking hungry.
2. So I got two successes.
Now.
It's
2 successes.
not a lot.
Um.
I'm trying.
He tries to avoid this bite momentarily, but your teeth slide into him,
Slide into his DMs.
and
Like a bug ass.
you start to drink his blood. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
He starts falling.
That's the only option I've got here.
You're both falling.
Okay, right. Do we have any direction?
Any direction, as in
Yeah.
down?
Like, is there like I guess a pool or something?
Right.
Or-
You're falling
I've got an
Yeah.
idea, but I can.
from high.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going because at the moment this is all I've got.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Pray that he hits the ground first, because he's got all the fortitude.
5. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a. If you're lucky, you won't land on the road and hit cars and stuff. If you're
Okay.
if you are unlucky, you'll end up in front of a truck or something that could suck.
Right. Yep.
Um,
I'm just gonna keep going.
so now you're
I'm a daredevil.
falling
This is risky.
and
Here we
tumbling.
go.
Oh, this is very risky. All of that stuff is in play now for
Yeah.
Sage. Absolutely. So Sage, can you make a Dex and Athletics check in order to
Athletics.
try and maneuver him versus you to see who's going to hit the ground first?
Risky, right? This is totally risky. I'm gonna count it whether you like it or not.
no,
So 5 successes.
It's very risky. Okay,
Okay.
good. Okay, so you adjust him to be underneath you when you hit the ground.
Yep.
And you go through the roof of a building and through the next floor, through the next floor, through the next floor. You go through, you lose count until you are unconscious.
Oh,
And
that's fine. I'm okay with this.
All right. Meanwhile, Alexi. Oh, and there's a helicopter flying out over the city now.
Oh my god, it's gonna hit us, isn't it? Look at this.
No.
What now, Bishop?
Okay, did the helicopter see where she went? I call out.
We didn't get an exact line of sight, but we have we're getting call-ins now. Something hit a building.
Which building? Tell me as soon as you find
I
out.
will tell you as soon as I know.
I'm gonna run and fuck this. I'm gonna run and look for a bike so I can go like the blazers.
Okay. All right, Bishop, you're running out the front of the IKEA building.
Yeah.
You grab one of the cop bikes, maybe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
follow.
I mean, Tatiana
Yeah.
can organize it for you so you can get a bike. Who
Yeah.
else
Jump
is
on
with?
pillion.
Okay, so you're Pillion. We know we're sages. What's Dr. Shipman
Oh
doing?
yeah, hey Bishop, jump on.
would I have heard like the crashes, like through the roofs, like the
No,
sounds? No.
not too far away. Too far. They're like a mile away now.
Oh, right. I don't know. I guess I'd just be trying to do whatever I could, but I don't think there is anything.
Who are you gonna? So Bishop's gone off to get a motorcycle, and
I would have gone with Bishop.
okay, and as he does, Alexis pulls up with a motorcycle and says, "Get on," and Pillion. Is that right?
Well, I
was
thought
the
I was
other
just
way
jumping on behind Bishop when he jumped on.
Oh, you
his.
get on behind Bishop. Okay, well, you're not going to
Yeah.
fit 3 people on one motorcycle. So
No,
how's it going to work?
is there another motorcycle?
Dr. Shipman, you see these 2 drive off. Tatiana says, "What are you going to do? You going to stay here or you want to go?" Shipman.
Oh, sorry. I think I missed that.
Tatiana
was that?
says to you, "Are you going to stay here or are you going to go?"
I'm going with Bishop, wherever Bishop's going.
All right. Well, Bishop's driving off on a motorcycle with Alexi on
Oh.
the back.
I guess I'll go with Tatiana then if there's no more room.
Okay. She puts you on in a vehicle with Lagodorov and Yuri. It's like a Hummer. And you're waiting, and you basically leave the IKEA complex and get onto the main roads at this point. There's helicopters flying overhead. There's cop cars whizzing past. There's fire engines pulling up. All sorts of shit going on. And then you get the call that it is... one moment,
By the way,
please.
where is Alan?
Where is Alan?
They're the
Alan's-
Nando's.
Alan's with Parker.
Well, surely he would know that shit is going on involving his dometer.
Shit is going on involving his dometer indeed.
I expect him to react accordingly.
Huh?
I expect him to anyway.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's fair. What was I gonna say? Here we go. Okay, so it comes over the radio. What does it say? Camden Down, Clarence Way Estate.
I'm heading that way, asking for coordinates.
All right. So you make your way there. Basically, what you've got now is a 30-floor high apartment block. It must hold something like 200 or 300 apartments. It's huge. It's a massive edifice of people, and it's the middle of the night now. So it's, pretty late, and there's smoke drifting out of the top of the building. There's a small gathering of fire department and cops beginning to make their way here now. Alexi and Bishop, you pull up on your bike out the front.
Have we got some kind of pass thing from Tatiana that we can get through? Yeah. Yep. Okay, come on. Now I've calmed down. Sorry, everybody. I just got too tied up in it.
Happens.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I look like my normal guy.
All right, you're your normal guy. Okay, cool. So you get off the bike. The Hummer pulls up with the doctor and Tatiana and her people, and she goes, I'm going to hold the ground so they don't get out of here. They're not going to leave this site. I promise you that.
I'm running like the fuck.
Okay, so you go inside, and you find out immediately inside the lobby that there are 4 elevators that go up as far as the 30th floor.
What's the tallest floor?
30th floor.
Okay.
Or maybe 31.
Can I do some vague maths on like their weight versus how many roofs they would have fallen through? I'm relatively intelligent.
You're pretty smart. Yeah, you could try that. You reckon you can make an intelligence and investigation check?
Three successes.
3 successes. Yeah, you reckon they would have gone through at least probably maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 floors.
Maybe we should start checking around floor 25 and see if we can find from there.
Going, doing what he says. Checking real.
Get in the elevator.
All right, so which elevator do you get into? It's 4 elevators. Which one? And there's also two stairwells as well. You could also use, which gives you 6 routes to the top floor.
I take the 3rd elevator to the 25th floor.
Okay.
Take another route, Bishop. More likely to get to the top, surely.
Same song.
Yep, every elevator has the same song.
Same song.
It's track 4 off the Fight Club album.
Mhm.
All right. You get to the 25th floor, Alexi, in the 3rd elevator. Bishop, which elevator or what are you taking?
I am running up the stairs.
Okay, stairs A or stairs B?
Stairs B.
Okay. All right, you're running up the stairs. Okay. You get to the 25th floor.
Comes out.
You come out on the floor, yep.
Looking around.
You're looking
carefully.
around. Perception alertness check.
Watch. 1.
Right, Bishop rolls 2 successes, and I will do the same.
All right, and as you come, so you Alexi, obviously you've probably been there a little bit longer because Barry's going up the stairs. It's going to take him 10 minutes to get there.
I'll start looking for them.
Because I didn't use celerity.
Yeah, well, there's also a lot of blood going up the stairs.
All your blood.
Celerity. Barry, yeah, just to be clear, it is going to take you a long time to get up the stairs, and anyone going down an elevator would be out of there before you even got halfway up.
Okay, I'll stop doing the stairs to a point and then I'll get in an elevator.
Okay.
I might get in Alexi's without realizing it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's moving. I see it's moving. So.
Yeah, his one was going before. You both left the ground floor at the same time. He went in an elevator. You were on foot, so he's going to get there first. But in any case, you do get there eventually. On the 25th floor, you pop out and you find Alexi there. Alexi, what was your perception? 2 successes?
My perception was 4.
Okay. You can hear something, but it's not on this floor. You think you can hear like a fire alarm or something, and someone comes out of the door, and there's like an old man looks out with his glasses on. He looks up the hallway, and he goes, "Do you know anything about that noise?"
No, but I'm trying to work it out.
Yes. Well, good. Shuts the door. Boom.
So is it up or down flights of stairs that we're going?
You're not sure until you get to the stairs, and you can make a perception check.
All right, I'll do that.
Sorry, you don't have very much to do at the moment, Sage, but it happens from time to time.
I'm having a sleep.
1
I
success.
think everybody in this group has been in torpor at some time.
We're trying to find you. Just that's the
All right.
important thing.
1 success. Yeah, it could be up and it could be down. Bishop, do you want to make a perception check
Yes,
now that you're here with Alexi?
I'll probably do one.
What do you reckon? I'm being real lame.
Tatiana asks
3.
you, Dr. Shipman, whether
3.
you want to stay here or go with the others. 3
I will
successes.
go with the others.
All right, you go with the others. Cool. So you get in the lift with Bishop then?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do whatever Bishop's doing.
All right, so you tag with Bishop. All right, so you're obfuscated still, right? So Bishop might not.
No.
You're not obfuscated. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so Bishop, you know Alexa, the doctor is with you. Are you carrying a gun or anything with you, Doctor?
No, my gun got ripped off me.
Right, okay. All right, cool.
Give him a Glock.
You pass him a Glock. All right, there you go, Bishop. Doctor, you have a gun now. Your 3 successes for your perception check tells you that whatever it is, the alarm is coming from upstairs.
Let's go up.
All right. Dum, dum, dum. You run up the stairs to the next floor.
Follow
And
them up.
there are people hovering around in the doorway, and you see more people in the hallway talking, and somebody's pointing, and there's people yelling about their
Clear the fucking
stuff.
way. Clear the fucking way.
All right, so you just like clear the way, clear the way.
I'm showing a gun, so
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're 3 successes. Alexi, what are you doing?
Following him.
You're with Bishop. Just
Mhm.
3 of you together,
Yep.
pushing through the crowd. At this point, okay. All right. You push through. You get to the next room. You find a room that seems to be where the epicenter of where all this shit is going on. And you go in, and there are cracks in the ceiling.
okay.
There's dust coming in through the ceiling, and people are saying, we got to go up and find out, if it's going to be safe, and we got to. Somebody on the phone to the cops.
We'll go and I'll go whatever way can get me up there.
Okay, so you go back to the stairs or the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Group
Follow.
goes with you up there. Okay.
Yep.
The elevator doors on this level appear to be jammed.
I'm going upstairs.
So you go back down 1 level and back out to the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and everyone's going with you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the stairwell. You go up the stairs. The door between the stairwell and the hallway is now also jammed.
Try and use brute force.
Can you make a perception check, please?
We'll all do that together. I'll kick it because being in SWAT, you'd know where to kick, where its weakest point is.
Sure.
Oh, that's Bishop.
So that was a perception check, minus
Yep.
1. Okay, that's fine. You're
3
busy.
for Alex.
Bishop's singular focus right now. 3 for Alexis. Alexis, you can smell blood, lots of blood. You can hear struggling and screaming. and pleading. Oh,
This way, as
Right.
I start making way towards
I
it.
go with him
So
straight
you're
away.
trying to get through this door, which is barricaded, right? So now we're making. This is who's got potence?
Me.
You
And me.
and you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, between the two of you, you smash the door open and you clamber your way through, and you discover that it's actually been jammed with like 3 bodies.
Oh man.
Have been used to jam the door. And they appear to be not only lifeless, but fairly bloodless too.
Go look for a stage. That's all I'm interested in.
You look for Sage. Okay, so you go down the corridor, make a perception and investigation check.
And I'll use willpower.
Use a willpower point.
Yeah.
You get 2 successes then.
You can hear where the pleading seems to be coming from.
Go, go, go like the blazers.
All right. You run down the hall, around the corner.
Yeah.
There is a door open to somebody's apartment on this floor. And there's a bunch of dust in the air right there.
Okay.
And as you're heading in that direction, you feel the floor kind of slip a little bit.
Okay.
Like it's not very steady.
I look.
There's cracks running down the wall from this apartment and along the floor of the corridor.
Okay.
Across to the other wall.
Anything that can look like dragged blood or anything like that.
That can what?
Anything that signifies that Sage is anywhere.
Well, only that these cracks might be damaged from the impact from above.
Can I use some of my intelligence to figure that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're now at a door, and you can hear the pleading coming from inside. And
Kick the door.
What are they saying? Heightened senses.
they're like, no, don't do it, blah, 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 like pleading for their lives.
Kick the
Does
door in.
the voice familiar though? Or
No.
is it just
No, random people.
no,
You kick the
open
door in. Okay, and when you kick the door in, you find that there is a room full of dust. The roof has been smashed. There's a massive hole in the ceiling, and when you look up, you can see all the way up to the sky through various levels of fall. In the middle of this living room, half on the couch and half on the floor, lays Sage's rather unsightly corpse, looking very broken, bruised, smashed, cut, torn open. Her back is broken in an unnatural kind of a way. Her neck's broken. Her limbs are all smashed, and one of her eyes is hanging out of her face.
put her eye back in?
Thank you.
Okay, but as you're doing that, you see this vampire standing there.
Shoot him. Shoot him
All right, Dex and firearms.
with the big gun.
All right, Dex and firearms.
How much willpower got left?
Well, here's my first question. Before you do
You
that,
have
how much are you trying to avoid hitting innocent people at all, or you don't care? Remember, Bishop has not that much humanity.
I'm not. I'm not. I have one, like you said, one focus.
Right. So you
All I
start
want
firing.
is Sage.
So you just
I don't. Yeah.
you don't give
I
a
just
fuck. You're just
fire.
shooting.
and you have
Okay.
5 willpower.
5 willpower and Dex and firearms, and you're spending a willpower point. Is that right?
Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes. Oh, well, that was a D6. Fuck. Good old D6 for D10.
Oh, I can't believe my dice chose today.
So it's not like I'm rolling very well here. Well, you do hit, but he soaks.
At least you're rolling.
I'm gonna.
And he wraps his wings around himself to deflect the bullets.
I'm gonna celerity and fight him. We're gonna have a fight.
You're gonna have a fight.
Yeah.
All right, Dex and brawl.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wait until I can jump on this creature's back and hang on and pretty much bite him in the throat.
Well, that'll be funny. Okay. Dex and Brawl, Barry. I'm sorry, Alexis.
So I'm rolling for Bishop here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Dex and roll. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you run up to him, you grab him. What are you doing?
I'm beating the shit out of him.
With
Literally.
your fist.
Yeah, literally. I am that mad.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems fairly ineffectual, and he's just holding you off.
I'm gonna
with his-
bite him. I'll bite him.
All right.
If he's trying to block me,
Yeah.
I'll bite him.
So Dex and melee, brawl. Sorry.
Yeah.
7. There you
Wow.
go. That's all your Ricky and I all summed up.
Fuck. That's pretty fucking good roll. 7 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. You bite him. You bite him. You sink your teeth into him.
I'm taking it. I'm sucking like I've never sucked before.
You do suck.
You dared to hurt Songbird. You bastard. You're gonna pay.
All right. And you drain him?
The bastard. I'll drain the bastard.
Are you going to diablerize him?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gone. He's finished. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the path of Mars way, yo.
I'm so glad it's you and not me. Jesus.
It is the path of Mars way. That is true. Just to double check something.
Good work, Bishop. That's what I was going to do.
Well, look, here's the news, Alexei, that Bishop has got his teeth into this creature, and this creature has stopped fighting him. And you know it's going to take him a minute to drain him.
All right. I'll jump on too then.
There you go. Shipman, I don't know if you're there, but opportunities are abound. Sadly, Sage does not have this opportunity because she's unconscious.
I wouldn't have accepted the opportunity.
Primarily, I
thought I was
also
going
need
to
blood,
anyway.
but I also want to solve.
Or what did I miss? What did I miss?
What did you miss?
Diabolizing.
Yeah.
Okay, Bishop is currently diablerizing this guy. Alexei has jumped on board to help. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and help Sage then.
Gonna help Sage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You've still got 1 vial of Master's blood. That.
Yeah, I will give that.
Okay. Sage, you
Put my eye back in.
What?
Put my eye back in before you do that.
Yeah, and I will do it properly as well.
Right. So he holds your face and then gives you blood. And
I can see the inside of my brain.
All right.
I'm a combat nurse.
Can you make a medicine check? Intelligence and medicine.
Oh, if I fuck this up, that's like, it's like why even continue?
Right. Man, that's 7 successes on that roll, dude.
Where's medicine?
Yeah, as long as Sage's character is all right.
And he also had a potence of 1 on that.
Oh, really?
1.
1 success.
1. Yeah. Oh, I guess 2 from doing the auto success.
Auto success. Yeah. And I think that because you're a doctor, we might lower the difficulty to 5.
Have I got any of the Master's blood?
Give you another one. Yes, you do. You got a one blood point there, but
I'll
you're busy.
give that to Sage
Bishop,
as well.
Bishop, you're busy.
Oh, I'm still busy, am I?
Diabolizing a
Sorry.
vampire right now.
Sorry.
I
thought
think
that was over
I don't
with.
think anyone had any.
I
of it.
assume we're
That's
at
why I
max
had to
blood now
give mine.
too.
That is actually true, Doctor. That's
Yeah.
actually true. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been running around doing that. That's true. Okay, so Dr. Shipman, you give Sage the blood, fix her eye. She is awake now.
Ow.
It's going to take another minute or so to drain this vampire. So Sage, you see that Bishop and Alexei die.
Do we really want to drain him? Like, do we not want to keep him alive?
Oh no, I'm too far
No way
gone.
we do.
I'm too far gone.
I think probably Bishop, you are like what you're describing is a frenzy. So let's
Yeah.
just say that you're frenzied.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of a willing frenzy in this case. It's
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of willing.
you've thrown
He-
yourself into it.
He dared to touch somebody I care about.
Right. So anybody who wants to join in on the diablerie still has a chance right now if you want.
I'm gonna pass, but I am gonna give Dr. Shipman a hug for being
Oh.
there to like help me.
Yeah, I'm being a doctor.
Very good. You guys may or may not get a willpower point back for some reason. I don't know. Maybe. Do you have any reasons to
I
get
think that was
willpower?
another thing we're going to need to talk about is I might need dual natures at this point because otherwise I can only do it through sadism.
Okay. So that makes sense. That would make sense. We could talk about that. Okay, Alexei and Bishop, you are now 7th generation.
How many blood points did I get from drinking that guy? Originally?
Oh, what was your blood pool? 20? You had 5, is that right? Or 4?
I had 4, yeah.
You get 10 blood points.
Okay, cool.
I give her my share of the master's blood.
I don't need any more, but thank you.
Do you need me to carry you? Can you walk?
Oh,
Can you?
master's blood would top me
So,
up.
yeah, and to be fair, Sage, he brought you back to consciousness. You're still very hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd probably. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't give my own blood.
You might have set her neck back and her back so she doesn't have a broken back and neck anymore.
Thank you.
The bones are no longer broken, but there's lots of still non-aggravated damage.
Bishop picks her up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You diabolized him.
Bishop, bear in mind right now, what you're thinking about is not Sage because you've just spent 2 minutes drinking the blood of an ancient vampire and its soul has just gone into you.
Okay.
So you now you've just diablerized a vampire. The gravity of that is
Meaty.
immense.
Yeah, I'll probably get my ass kicked and then I'll get slaughtered, which is what I'm thinking about because you're not supposed to do that. And
Well, it's also the fact that you're having
the puff.
strange, weird feelings and thoughts going through your head too now.
yeah, I'll pick up Sage anyway because I'm trying to be strong about it, but I'm not.
All right. That makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just hold on.
Very good. And Alexei, what are you doing?
Buzzing out, probably.
Buzzing out, probably. Okay, and we shall end our session here with one of the helicopters flying past the window as there is a knock at the door.
At 9:17?
Yeah. 9:17. Why? What the fuck? We're supposed to end. I'm an hour early. What the fuck?
And it makes sense, actually. It makes sense.
Well, that was good.
It's
Thanks,
a good
everyone.
cliffhanger.
So, okay, new session. I'm so sorry. I really thought it was the end of the session. Why did I think that? I think it's because I'm so tired. I've been running D&D all day too.
There was a lot of stuff.
There was a lot.
Actually in that one. Yeah.
Okay, so all right. What happens then?
Okay.
You tell me, because at this point, nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Where's Alan?
Is with Parker and what have you downstairs. They can come up if you want them to.
I tell them all to come up,
All right.
especially Alan.
Especially Alan.
Yeah.
Alan comes up and he immediately runs to you, Sage.
Oh,
He's
hello.
all like, "You okay? You okay? What's been going on?" Blah, blah, blah.
I fell through the roof.
He starts fussing over you. He's like,
Yep. I fell through that very roof. Yep. I'm really
Roof
hurt.
didn't have
so-
the IKEA structure.
Sage.
Mm.
I suppose this would be a bad time to tell you that you don't have wings.
Oh. Well, I might not have wings, but I certainly learned to fly today and crash.
But, you know, any crash you can walk away from is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only plan I could come up with at the time.
Do you want me to pass you over to Alan?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Let's go
Okay.
home.
All right. So you guys take your broken asses back to your havens, or to one place in particular for a debrief, or what?
Now,
Yeah,
we'll-
base.
Airbase?
Why the airbase? Why don't we just go to Bishop's?
We'll go to
Right.
Bishop's because I got a medical centre there that could, you know.
All right. Bishop's Complex is good.
And you're taken straight to the medical centre.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Okay.
What she needs more than anything is blood. That's,
Yeah.
That's the primary thing that she needs.
Okay.
And
Like get it back to like the Order of Mars or something as close as possible.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I was saying get it back to like the Order of Mars.
Ah, right. Yeah, you could take it back to Uther. That would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to go back to see you there. Listen
Yeah,
so
back
much.
We'll take
back
her
to
in the
Uther.
Hummer. We'll take her in the Hummer. Okay.
Okay.
We'll take her in
Alright.
the Hummer.
So in the Hummer, you drive out to Uther's place.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everybody's still together.
Yeah.
You get to Uther's house and you go through the gate, and you go up to the house. It's not raining for once.
I could make it rain.
Not in your present predicament. I think not.
It
It's
just
very-
doesn't seem right.
Make it rain on this house.
It's very quiet here right now. Outside the house, on the
You
driveway.
still carrying me, Bishop?
So I'll carry you.
Oh, that's nice.
He carries you.
Alan sort of runs along next to you, Bishop. He's like, yeah, if you want, I can do that. You know, I don't mind. I can help you.
What would you wish? Songbird?
Well, we're right here. It's just...
Okay.
Doesn't
I'll keep
make-
going. I'll keep going. I just want you to be happy about what happened.
So you limp your way inside the house, and I'm assuming you're going to go to the library or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Generally, where we get ushered to.
That's usually where you wind up, as the library. It's usually where most things happen around here. Okay, so you get to the library, and Uther comes out from his private library. He just sort of wanders out, and he looks at you all. Well, what has happened here?
So the
Greetings, childer. What have you done?
fell through the roof. Not this
Oh.
roof. No, I fell through the roof of a very, very tall skyscraper because a very powerful vampire had whisked me off into the air, and I started draining him, and then we both fell, and now I'm broken and I hurt a lot.
Uther looks at you, and you feel him in your mind, rifling through the last 24 hours of time, narrowing down and then going through more intensely parts of it.
What's funny is he's gonna watch like the entire movie that we watched.
The entire
24 hours. We watched the movie.
That's important.
Yeah, he watches
There
James
could be
Bond.
spoilers.
right, because James Bond was in the movie as well. Oh my god,
that was within the last 24 hours.
that was in the, yeah. He probably skipped that bit, to be fair. All right. So he goes through your mind and he nods. I see. This is quite serious. And he looks over at Alexei and Bishop. He says, I have mixed feelings about your actions tonight. Mixed because you will now need to make yourself scarce for 6 months.
As you wish, my
It'll be
lord.
at least that long until the veins have faded from your aura. My suggestion to you is that you return to the mountain in Milan. Spend
Yes.
time with the master. Spend time training.
Will do.
Yes, my lord.
I shall request that they rotate out new members of the order. For now.
Yes, my lord.
Bishop,
Hmm?
You
Yes,
have
my
a
lord.
child here, do you not?
Yes, I do.
Has she been introduced?
No. Yes, she has been with the order. She was tested.
She was tested.
Yes,
Very
she was
well.
tested, my lord.
I shall discuss her position then, whilst you are away.
Yes, my lord.
As for you, Alexis, what will you do?
I will go to the mountain and train.
And what of your obligations among the Nosferatu here?
I don't really have any.
How peculiar. You don't have obligations to your clan?
Well,
Will you tell them that you're simply leaving and not coming back for 6 months?
I was actually just going to disappear again.
They will not look kindly on this behavior, I feel. Or do you know something that I do not know?
Maybe I will make my excuses.
It might be worthwhile. You should do them on the phone.
I will do.
Yes. I suggest communicating by wireless for now.
Understood.
Good thing is nobody's going to miss me because I'm nobody important. So,
Do you have contracts, Bishop, here?
yes, but Parker can handle those.
Very well. Very well. This does set us back. 6 months is a long time for the operation that we are presently looking at. Never mind. It's too late now. And there is the upside. Needless to say what that is.
What is the upside?
He
Being
turns to you,
strong for
Bishop.
the order.
He nods. Yes, you are now a 7th generation vampire. Congratulations, you are one step closer to Cain.
Bishop is kind of.
You will have to learn to use your new powers, your new strengths. You will discover, if you do not already know, how much stronger you are. You can control more blood, contain more blood. You can resist the domination of higher and more powerful vampires now. There are many perks to this. You cannot be bloodbound by anyone of a lower generation than you, or higher generation, he says. And your blood bonds will be more powerful too.
Do I have memories from this guy?
Yes.
Does it give us any knowledge of the operation that he's been doing here?
I'm going to talk to you about this out of game, Bishop. And probably Alexi too, because you also diablerized him. Right now, you have this feeling that this entity that has entered you is evading you. This is a bit interesting because typically when you diablerize someone, you do have their soul, but there are rules to allow multiple people to diablerize someone. So the question is, where does that soul go? Is it split, or does it go to one or the other? I tend to think that souls don't split, in my opinion. So whilst the diablerie still works, I think the soul of the monster that you took is with one of you or the other. And I'm going to flip a coin essentially to see who. All right. Barry, actually, it's mysteriously quiet.
Oh.
And Alexi, you have a feeling that there's something in your consciousness that's trying to evade you.
I'm going to have to hunt it down.
I guess so. Maybe, if possible. Okay. And so Uther says, when will you be taking your leave then?
As soon as I talk to my clan, I'll set my affairs in order and get out of here.
Very well. And the bishop?
I'll contact Parker and let him know that I have to be back at. But he knows about the mountain now, doesn't he?
Parker? Does Parker know about the mountain?
Our retainers.
I don't remember whether or not he did. I think we talked about that. Yeah, Alan does, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
suppose so.
But he arranged shipping for
Okay.
me also, Bishop.
Yeah, I'll get that done.
Thank you. And I'm
Yeah.
going to go figure this out.
Thank you both for helping me.
We're family.
Anytime, Songbird. Anytime.
You were
Let's
lucky.
hope not all the time, to be honest. Just no more. This is fine. Just the one time.
Seems to be a recurring theme, though, which is just as well we've got strong people at our back.
You're lucky to have such powerful vampires as allies, Sage.
They are now.
Uther walks over to you, Dr. Shipman. He says, and you, are you well?
Yeah.
Do you need this?
Yeah. I'm assuming I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't really know what my threshold is, so yeah, I will take that.
Would you like to spend some time with me and we could experiment?
Yeah. Yes.
We can run some tests.
I will. You know what you know. So yes.
I know.
Yes. Yeah, you know.
I have been informed.
Yeah. I will.
I have been tasked with the keeping of your peace.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Very well. We shall run some tests then. We'll begin by formulating them together, I think. You are a doctor, so you will have ideas.
I've got ideas.
Excellent. Well then, outline them to me when you are ready, and we shall begin those tests. I imagine they might take a few weeks to complete.
Well, we've got the time.
We do. Sage, are you all right?
I'm hurt. I'm in pain.
I hope that you're not too aggrieved that two of your fellows have taken a step that you have not yet taken.
I'm okay with that. I had the opportunity, but I passed on it this time. Maybe the next time.
Maybe the next time. Maybe the next time. I promise you there will be opportunities. If they do not arise naturally, then Master will manufacture them.
All right.
You will need to take them sooner or later. Your fortitude, and I mean that as in terms of spirit, not merely discipline, is of high value and importance to the Order.
Thank you.
Of course. We shall talk more and review.
Like
For
that.
now, is there anything that you wish or need of me?
If there's anything you could do to help take away the pain.
Oh, child. Come. He takes your hand, Sage, and turns to the others and he says, you should go about getting your affairs in order. And then he takes you, Sage, into his library. Shuts the door. In the
Fade to
library.
black. No, just
Pretty
kidding.
much. In the library, he's going to straighten out all of your limbs and crack them, and it's
Oh,
gonna
God.
be quite painful as he puts you back together over and over again until you're all better.
Thank you.
And
It hurts so much.
you
Hurts so good.
you spend blood, and he feeds you blood, and over until you heal everything, and it will take all night until you rest, and that's what you actually need. Okay, so that's what you're doing until the end of the evening. Bishop and Alexei, are you planning to get your affairs in order then?
Yep. I send an email off to my clan saying I've pissed off. I must have pissed someone off in the Sabbat. They're sending hit squads after me, and I'm going to go lay low for a while.
You get a response from Winston that says, "Where will I find you if I need you?"
Send an email to this throwaway Gmail account, and I'll be in touch.
Very good. And he says, sorry, she, because this is your sire you're talking to, right?
Yep.
Erica Baines, that's a she. Oh, Winston was the other, of course, yeah, that's who I said originally. Winston says, and what shall I tell your sire? What shall I tell, and what shall I tell Brutus?
I will keep following up on his request when I get back.
Very well. The messages stop. All right. So you've made your excuses, Bishop.
I get in touch with Rhea. I tell her I'm going to the mountain, which is code for the mountain, of course. And she's in charge.
Okay.
And of course, her and Parker work together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Bishop and Alexei, you guys are out.
Yep.
New characters.
See you later.
New characters, you guys. Up to you, Barry. I don't know who you want to play right now, but you've got a plethora of characters, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Alexei, have you got any other characters at this point? You want to make another character?
Sure, I
Do you
will.
want to take over a character?
Bring back him, Bob.
Who was it?
Bob LaPointe. Let's
Bob
go.
LaPointe.
Just play Kit so we can play with Kit again.
Hey, can I make a new character?
You can make a new character, but you do have thousands of characters.
I mean, I was thinking of doing,
and they have to be useful to this group. That's really the point. Like, if you're going to make a new character, that would be the easiest thing to do. Would be to bring back Philippe, and probably the most useful thing too.
But
and
everybody
dramatic.
hates Philippe.
Oh no, we can't hate you now.
It's
It's impossible. Our blood is united us.
You're not allowed to hate you now.
No, I'm talking about in the
Bloodbound.
art world, everybody hates me at the moment
that's-
in London.
That's what
Well,
will make
that's-
things interesting.
That's good drama. That's
Yeah.
what we need.
I want to see what happens through that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a scene I've got to do that you and I have talked about.
Oh, me and you.
As Philippe with the prince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
I've got to apologise to him, remember?
I don't remember exactly, but I vaguely recall we talked about something. So while all of this has been going on then, Philippe, you're at the prince's, and he has you have a private audience with the prince. I want to see where this goes.
Okay.
Angelus beckons you to come in.
You're my prince. I do not know if I am welcome in your city after my exhibition. That is I have come to apologize. I did not wish to offend so many people.
Angelus looks at you kindly for a long moment. Please come forward.
He comes forward.
I have had due diligence done, and you have had tests made. We have concluded that the situation is not entirely your fault. You have some talents, Gratiano, that seem to be supernatural in their origin. Not too surprising, I suppose. Do you know anything about this power?
It is something that I have had since child. I do not understand it. It just comes to me. I black out even sometimes and find myself in strange places sometimes.
I see. It is almost as if you are channeling the muses. I should like you to spend some time with me, Gratiano.
That would be my pleasure, my prince.
Perhaps you will do a portrait of me.
I would be afraid, in a way, my prince. What if it should take me over and reveal things that you do not want revealed?
Well, allow me to ask you the question, Gratiano. How often has this ever happened to you?
How often, Rossman?
Well, out of game, it only ever happened a number of times, and that all happened within in 1 year.
Well, it only ever happened a number of times, and then all in 1 year.
So do you think that perhaps we are outside of that fearful time?
I live in that hope, my prince.
Well, we can try, can we not? And if it takes you over, then we will never say another word, and the painting will never see the light of day.
As you wish, my prince.
Very good. Thank you. Well, perhaps you'll meet with me again tomorrow night, and we will begin.
My prince, if I am to do your picture, and if I do it well,
Yes,
may I ask a small favor of you?
of course. I will owe you a boon, a minor one, of course.
Will you teach me archery?
He looks at you. You are too young, child.
Thank you, my prince.
Which is ironic because he looks like a 12-year-old boy.
I don't make any comments.
All
I
right.
just, when he tells me to go, I go.
Okay. Very good. The end of meeting. What does everybody else have to do? We've got 17 minutes.
I wanna like message Parker and be like, hey, I hope you come visit and bring that gun back because I have sentimental attachment to it now.
All right.
And I need to clean it.
Parker will come and visit you the following night.
Oh,
So the next night, who's where, what, doing things?
I'll be at Uther's because
Your
makes
Uthers,
sense. It makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Sorting out some blood for my ghoul for the 6 months that I'm away,
All right.
and then going to Bishop's and
Doing
getting
whatever Uther wants to do.
Okay. Yeah, Uther's idea basically is that we want to keep you in the house for an extended period under his supervision, but we want to see what happens as the master's blood wears off.
Okay.
And how long does it take for that to wear off, and what's the threshold? And he wants to make, careful checks with that. And he very much wants you to try and participate amiably even even as the curse begins to come back, he wants you to try and explains that you need to try and hold it back as long as you can, and be as lucid as you can, and explain what's going on as much as you can. And he further to that, I mean, he's got all specs high enough to read your mind, so he can get a lot beyond what you can articulate as well. So that's his plan. And if you agree to that, I think probably 3 weeks or something of tests like this, at least to begin with, to see how it goes and how much blood is required and so on. What are the parameters?
I think clear mind would submit to anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what he's planning to do. Good. Sage, yep, you wake up the following night to discover that you've got more money than you had the night before.
No, look at that.
Look at that.
So much
Your
money.
bank account rakes in another squillion bucks.
Yeah. I can make it rain in many different ways.
Make it rain in many different ways.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see Alan.
Go and
Should
see Alan.
probably make sure he's okay.
Yep. So you go and see Alan, and he's like, "I hope you're feeling better."
Yeah, a lot better.
You were looking fucking messed up, man, when you came in here last night.
I know. I fell through the roof of a skyscraper.
How do you fall through a roof of a skyscraper? What did you do? Did you jump out of a plane or something?
Well, a vampire dude with wings. He started draining me, and then he picked me up and took me up into the air, and then I drained him, and he dropped me. Well, we both sort of fell through the roof of the skyscraper, and I used him to help shield me for as much as I could. And
The fuck?
yeah,
What?
so I'm a bit sore still.
You're right, Sage.
Okay.
Do you need it? Do you need to hunt or something?
The hunt?
Yeah. Do you need to drink?
I could do with more blood, but
I can give you some if you want.
no, it's fine. You keep yours. You might need it.
You should go and get some. Go and.
Uh,
Do you want me to drive you into town?
honestly, I'd rather not go to incognito. I still feel a bit sore and all that.
What about something easier then? Do you want me to bring someone to you?
No. That is creepy. I don't really want to be doted upon. So thank you though.
All right, fair enough. No more doting then. Fine. Fuck yeah.
Thank you for your help though.
So, seeing as you're not being doted on, why don't you help me? I've got to learn these lines. Audition tomorrow.
Okay, I'll try.
All right.
Yep. Roll the dice.
Right.
And then I'm gonna wait for Parker to get here because he owes me one gun. What was it? Charisma and performance.
Oh yeah, fuck. Bishop needs to make me another fucking sleeve gun.
I got 5.
A silenced one this time.
Silenced one.
V2, sleeve gun V2.
I don't know if you can put a silencer on a sleeve gun. I think that's pushing your luck.
Yeah, I would rather a more reliable explodey sleeve gun.
Right.
What about a grenade launcher?
Yeah. Oh, nah, I would end up destroying myself.
By next session, I will say that you can have a sleeve gun, and it will be reliable, and it will have one shot.
It's a one shot rather than a like a sawn off.
Yeah, it could be it's got to fit on here, right? So it's got to be probably like
yeah. So I think like the one last time I imagined it being like a terrible version of a sawn off shotgun, right? It was very like.
You've seen Taxi Driver, eh?
Yes.
That's basically what you're looking at is like something pops out on a rail.
100%. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it's a pistol, and it pops out into your hand from a rail and fires.
Yeah, that's much better. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you
that
for
could be
interrupting.
V2. Sorry.
I got 5 successes. How did Alan do?
How did Alan do?
He has
Alan,
7 dice, I think.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 dice.
Yeah, you
Okay.
told me to remember
Thank you.
last week because he earned it.
He did. He did. He got 2 10s, a 7, a 7, and a 6.
Oh, both of us got 5.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
he's
really good.
doing
Really
quite
good.
well. He's getting quite good at this. Thing that you're realizing also, Sage, is that actually you're starting to think, fuck, I could be an actress. You could act. You're starting to see the nuances there and realizing that the talent that you have in singing is applicable. Of course,
I
there's
got that.
other
But
advantages
I,
that revolve around being a vampire. That could be an issue, but you know,
I didn't come here to be an actor though.
right.
And yeah. So I think I'll stick with songwriting for the time being.
All right. Songwriting. Very
Yeah.
good. All right.
And then I wait for Parker.
You wait for Parker. Parker
Yeah.
eventually will turn up. Alexa, you've got any ideas for a character at this point, or you want to?
Not at the moment. I
leave it
will
between
have a ponder and Jen have a chat tomorrow, no doubt.
It's so exciting.
Alright.
And can Alexis use this moment training at the mountain to start seriously learning the Path of Mars?
Yes,
Cool.
yes, you can. That's actually a perfect excuse for that. So when we come back with Alexi, what's your current humanity?
I am 7.
So when you come back, I guess you will be like 6 in Path of Mars.
Cool. You'll have to show me what those are at some point.
All right, we will do. Okay, and Sage, you, what's his face? Parker arrives,
I'll go to the door.
comes in.
I don't want to be doted upon, so I'm going to do this myself, okay? Okay, Alan. You can get to the door.
I get the idea now. Okay, all right.
Okay, good.
fine.
Thank you.
So, all right, you get to the door and you open the door. Parker's standing there. Good evening, madam.
Hello. I'm sorry I lost your other gun.
Well, it's not the first time guns have gone missing. Combat is a fluid situation.
I kind of got whisked away,
I heard.
and then I ended up falling through the roof of a skyscraper. So
I think Bishop's going to have to stop calling you Songbird.
yep.
Can't
Strong
fly.
bird. Oh, right. No
Go to
bird.
the clipped wing.
Or Song Rock.
Song penguin. Wait.
Yes. Song.
But,
Well, you could be a
Falling
rock
star.
band. You could start a rock band. You fall like a rock.
Thank you.
S-
Do you want to come in?
sure.
I think
Comes
Bishop might be in here. I don't know. I don't remember where he's gone.
Out of game. Where? Oh no, Bishop's fucked off to Mars.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry. I should know that. I just forgotten.
You're right.
Oh yes, I just had, parts.
Rhea
this
and I
place.
are running Bishop's operation at the moment. If you need anything from us, you can just call out.
Okay, thank you.
Emails, text messages, phone calls, whatever you like.
Probably gonna need some more
Philippe's
ammo.
not there yet, is he? At all.
Philippe's here because he's just spoke to the prince, so he can call these guys. He can turn up. He can be in any of these scenes.
Parker.
Gun? Oh,
So Philippe,
your phone's going.
oh, Parker's phone's going. He picks up the phone. Excuse me, Sage, just a moment. I believe it's Philippe. Good evening, Philippe.
Hello, Parker.
What's that?
Philippe here. I'm in town.
I see.
Where is everybody?
Well, presently we are at the Saint Bernard's property.
Mansion? Oh, that'll do too. Good job.
Oh, you probably don't need me. I hear you had some kind of a mission.
Well, we did have a mission a couple of nights back. You're welcome to come over. Are
Thanks for
you?
inviting him over. No, I'm just kidding. He's fine.
Okay, I'll come over. I'll come over by bike.
I don't care how you come over,
I
but
see. What?
Yes, you are here in London, then perhaps
Yes.
the coterie should work together. Perhaps a meeting would be in order. I understand there's some switching around of personnel at the moment.
Yes, there is.
You've been sent to replace somebody.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Very good. Well, come on over and let's have a chat.
All right.
Good night, then.
Oh, by the way, the art thing is taking other people's art as well as Philippe's now.
Which thing is taking what?
The gallery. The
Right.
gallery I bought.
Oh, okay. So they're
Yeah.
doing like other people's doing. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
Where's the gun? Is it behind your back?
it's in the car.
Oh,
Walks around to the back of the car.
right.
Pops the trunk.
Walking down the stairs sucks. Oh wait, there's no
Yeah.
stairs.
Here you are. Brings it up to you. Here you go.
Thank you, thank you.
That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yep. Parker's gun's my favorite gun.
So, out of game, remind me, what's this exchange? He's giving you
He's just giving me the gun back
The-
because I've looked after his gun.
the original gun.
Freaking him. So
Right.
Yeah. So his
He
gun
says-
is now been it's my gun now.
Mhm.
It's called Parker's gun.
I used to have a character that had a gun. It was a sniper rifle called Esmeralda. But anyway,
Aw. Hey Parker, can I ask you a question?
yes.
What's your first name? Or is it Parker? Is it Parker? Is it Park?
He walked off. He
Come
just-
on, please.
He walks off.
Parker Winchester. No.
Parker, come on, please. Please tell
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't disclose my.
I'll shoot you. No, I won't shoot you. I'm just kidding.
You almost had me.
Come on, please. Please.
If I tell you my first name,
What would you
What?
like?
will you do for me?
What would you like?
Well,
Everything.
Aside from
everything.
Parker's gun, I'm
What
not
do
going to
you
give you
give-
Parker's gun.
what do you give the man? What do you give the man with everything?
Nothing.
You have a lot of
I didn't-
money.
Are you there?
What? Seriously though, what would you like? Do you want to go out for a meal or something?
A house?
You mean with you?
Hmm.
Like, right?
Like a date.
Like a date. Very well. A date.
Very good. Very good, but I have to know your first name.
Right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you after dinner
Okay. I'd love that. Any idea where you want to go?
during dessert.
Please don't say Nando's.
Yeah.
It's not exactly classy.
Can't
or
stand
anything.
that stuff myself, quite honestly. No, madam. No. Let me see. Look, he takes out his little black book. Let me see.
You have an actual wait, you're making this up, aren't you? It's just a generated list of restaurant names.
I do have a list of things. He says Kensington, yes. Kensington Palace Gardens. There's a restaurant there called the Belgravia.
Okay. Seeing as I'm a celebrity now, I might be able to just get us in.
People might notice you. Do you know that Belgravia was quite famous during the Cold War?
Oh,
Yes.
I
Apparently
do not know
a lot of-
this.
A lot of agents swapped a lot of information and money and things there. All sorts of interesting things happened in the Cold War there. Anyhow,
Anyhow,
tomorrow night.
that seems perfect. I'll do my best to get that reservation arranged
All right.
for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If it doesn't work out, it might have to be another day, but I'll do my best.
Very well, Sage. I assume that's your first name,
It is.
Sage Blackwood.
Yes. that's my name.
I'll try not to wear it out.
Okay.
All right. Now that I've dropped off your weapon, is there anything else I can do for you while I'm here?
I don't know.
I do have responsibilities, unfortunately.
All right. Well, how about we just see where tomorrow takes us?
Very well.
Yeah.
See you then.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good night.
Bye.
Right. Here you go.
And I arranged that
All right.
somehow.
Yeah,
Money talks.
manipulation and leadership check.
Okay. Fool. Well, I want this to be good, so
Hey, that's
and
my skill.
Can he roll for me?
You can be like,
Can you do
"Doctor,
this for me?"
doctor, I need help.
Could I go there? Could I go there all then? And then try and arrange this because
You can try.
I
yeah.
don't have very good leadership
I don't know, I feel like if you're that wealthy,
or
You know.
manipulation.
All right, so you go there in person. You
Yeah.
walk in through the door, and there's a bunch of people waiting, and there's a bunch of people sitting and talking and eating and so on and so forth. And the lady behind the counter looks up at you and she says, "Good evening, madam. Can I help you?"
Hello there, and I'm going to oil her.
Right. Oh, you
Shouldn't
all.
shouldn't be hard. Charisma performance 7. 3. So well, her and 5 others.
Wow. Okay.
All my friends.
And what do you say?
Hello there. I would love to to get a reservation here for tomorrow if that is possible. Could you please help me with that?
A reservation for you to our reservations are booked 6 months in advance, madam. I
But
don't.
we're friends, right?
I'm afraid we're
Right?
just I must say I do like the way your dress looks, and
I could help you with that if you want.
oh my goodness, excuse me, are you?
She wouldn't know my last name, by the way. I am like Cher.
Is your image out there though?
Madonna.
Is your visual physical face on posters and album covers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Just yeah. She
And
at this point she would probably have had at least a music video.
What's the
with
most?
her image.
What's the most she could know about you?
Okay. Well, it's a good question. What could you know about me?
She knows you're a singer, you're
Yeah.
a pop star, you're
are you on
up-and-coming,
MTV?
you're on
Is your-
MTV,
Yeah.
music video.
If you're on MTV,
Yes.
then that's
I made it. Yeah.
And what's your
Yeah.
name? What your stage name is Sage?
Yeah, Sage.
Okay, and that's just it, Sage, full stop. Like
Yeah.
the artist formerly known as Sage, kind of thing.
And no one currently.
Currently as
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sage, she says, are you Sage?
That's me.
Shit. Have you got your bodyguards with you?
Do you?
Yes. I
Good.
forgot I even have them.
that's what makes her appeal to people. She doesn't
Good.
have bodyguards. She
Right.
just goes out in person.
Oh no, I need
Well,
them
why
in
is
order
she
to make
paying
this.
me an
swing this,
exorbitant
so-
amount of
Where are the
money?
bodyguards at this point, Sage? Are they outside the restaurant? Are they standing over your shoulder? Or are they in the car? Or
I'll have them probably wait inside at the door.
Okay.
Probably. I'm sorry about my my bodyguards over there. I kind of
no,
need them when I'm in public.
If you could possibly get me your signature, and I would certainly try and get you a reservation for tomorrow.
I would love to give you a signature. Is this something you want me to sign or?
I've
You mean an autograph, don't you, Russell?
I think she's trying to keep it.
she's trying not to say
Oh.
autograph because that sounds,
Yeah.
it sounds like like you're a little fanboy or girl.
Uh-huh.
I do.
We could take a picture together if you want. If you have a camera.
She's can I take a picture with you tomorrow?
We can do that
All right.
when I come in.
What time would you like your reservation? Oh, wait, I can't ask you that question. I'm going to have to give you a time. I'm so sorry.
It has to be after dark. As long as it's after dark, everything should be fine.
She goes through some pages. She goes, "Oh, Mr. Steiner, I think Yeah, I'll give Mr. Steiner a ring, I'm afraid. Sorry, Mr. Steiner, you're not going to be able to have your party this time. It's a pity.
It's probably his birthday party.
Yes, it was.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. You are wonderful. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Lily.
Lily.
Yes.
Such a beautiful name.
Oh, thanks.
Right. Well, we'll get that
All right.
sorted out, and then I'll and I'll leave.
All right, very
And
good.
I'll let Parker know that we have a reservation tomorrow
Right,
at this certain time, which is after dark, so I don't fry in the sun
right. On this
and I can stay up.
bat time on this bat channel.
Yeah.
All right, then. Dr. Shipman, do you have anything else you would like to do this evening?
No, I'm just. If I'm a science experiment, I'm a science experiment at this point.
All right, so that's what
After seeing what I saw tonight, it's even just a contemplation of whether to be alive in the first place.
fair enough.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
should have a talk to him about dietary and stuff. Because it happened. You have these questions.
Teach
Well,
your
like,
kids about diablerie before somebody else does.
Well, like for my for John, he doesn't even want to give his own blood to someone because of the curse. So, like, why would you want to? Especially, and I mean, this is John knows what a Tzimitsce is. It's like, why would you want to drain a Tzimitsce? Like, why would you want that person inside of you?
Right.
So,
And especially Saint John is all.
yes,
Get tougher.
exactly. Like
Right.
he knows everything that non-Saint John did, and it's like, well, yeah, he just at this point he's even more just enthused about being a vampire in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's just stitched me up, do whatever you want.
Okay. So yeah, the primary thing is just to test the blood and versus the curse and see what the parameters are there. So a few weeks of that, and he will make sure that you're fed and looked after as well in the meantime. And I think just being around Uther under such close quarters for that period of time, you can't help but earn a point in occult.
You sure?
How many have you got?
I've got 4.
I'll give you 5 experience points
Okay.
towards occult.
I was gonna say, okay.
That's fair though. Yeah.
I mean, he could help
you
you
should.
find a speciality or something.
Well, I tell you what he will also do is start teaching you some basic thaumaturgy.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So yeah, close quarters with Uther has its benefits. I guess you'll have 1 level in thaumaturgy.
Dang. Oh,
I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue.
Do you mind if I take back the 5 points in occult though?
I will 100% let you take that back for
Okay.
a point in thaumaturgy.
5 XP that is.
There's something. Can I advocate for something? Because John has shown a lot of heart decision. I think he deserves at least a chance to get his humanity back.
That's
'Cause-
true.
Because
That is
he's
true.
done a lot to help. Well,
Do I
us.
roll for humanity?
Well, let's talk about this. What did he do?
Okay. Well, what did he do? He was like
Well, I okay. As much
Advocate
as I want
yourself.
you to dignify me, for me when I was playing this, when Sage was trying to be taken by this Tzimitsce, I was going to actually sacrifice my entire character so she could stay.
exactly. That's
Wow.
the big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
That was my intention this whole time.
Right.
It was just
It wasn't
completely
to
out of
cause a
character.
distraction. It was
It was an
Um,
actual valid thing.
yeah. That's what I was trying to do.
I
and
think
he
that's
deserves that.
I think that's enough to warrant a humanity point.
And then
Yeah,
there's the
now
fact
I
that
wake
he-
up a little bit after everyone else.
That's all that
Only-
matters. That's all that
Only a
matters.
little bit now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So what does that leave you with? How many humanity have you got now?
I'm now at 6 humanity.
It's not bad. You actually
Yeah.
got more than Bishop now.
Oh, Bishop got fucking taken away by the Sabbat.
Oh,
I
and
lost my humanity by fucking dissecting human beings and causing their family to not remember who they were.
right.
So,
Bishop actually, well, I guess he's off to Milan anyway, so it doesn't matter right now. But he did fire upon a bunch of civilians whilst killing his, trying to kill the monster.
Oh dear.
I do think it's kind of hard
Are
for
we going to
vampires
have
to
to roll to
humanize
see
with
where
other
his
humans.
humanity goes?
I think
But
I
come on.
think a conscience check for Bishop is worth.
Yeah, let's take a chance.
Me and Bishop will be hanging out, getting all low on humanity.
Yeah, get lower than John in humanity, then what the fuck are you doing?
No, we got to
Hey,
lose
you
it
know
to
what's
Cannon.
you know what's ironic?
Kitty
He's
had the
gonna
lowest.
lose stuff for caring about somebody.
No,
in
you
his
won't.
Team.
You won't
Yeah.
lose anything if you'll gain
Eh?
if it's for caring about them. Oh, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's like for you doing that for another fellow vampire, it's hard to not think that vampires have less like emotion and empathy
Right.
towards regular human beings.
Right. So, can I get you to roll as check, please, Alexi?
Sorry, what do I roll?
Don't worry, it'll be a 1.
Or actually, or I can roll it.
Self-control.
Yeah, it's
One's a
self-
pass.
It's sorry, not self-control, not self-control. It's conscience. It's a conscience check.
Oh,
Is it
Oh
quite?
god.
Oh, he said. Oh.
oh, hang on. Well, sorry,
It's
I rolled the wrong
15.
dice. Yeah, shut up. I did. He rolled a 5.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's
I
6
don't
or
think
higher.
Bishop doesn't feel a damn thing for those people. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not sorry.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I only had one thing on my mind.
I don't think you would be. That's the thing.
No,
I don't think you would be.
I was focused to that. That was all that mattered.
Yeah, that's true. But a person
Yeah.
with higher humanity would have gone, but I can't kill innocent people.
No, to be
Superman
honest,
would have
he was-
stopped.
He was not thinking that way at all.
Right.
He couldn't give a flying fuck.
It's lovely. It was Sage finds it lovely that you did that, but you also fired upon humans. So that's probably
they
the point where
asking
she's
for it?
like, no, that's
So
that. That's
He's failed his conscience check.
I'm sorry.
Which means he doesn't care, which means that he's not conscionable, which means he has less humanity, so he loses a humanity. Sorry to say that's how.
Hey, I wake up before you.
Oh. So that
Bishop's
means he's
going
down to 4.
He's going up.
Bishop's down
Only
to 4
time I woke
humanity.
up before anyone was another
Oh.
nightmare.
But it was legendary. I mean, this is what's great about this game. You know, it's like your characters are being destroyed in front of you, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at you.
All right. Well, I think we can probably leave it there then.
It was a good
Yes.
session.
That was so much fun. Oh my god. I can...
Glad you had fun. Sorry, I almost wrapped it up an hour early.
Yeah. What the
Well,
fuck was that?
well, yeah. Shit. Well, when do you stop it?
I know.
When do you stop that?
I was like, huh? What? Like, is it later than I thought?
Oh, when I
Usually
heard
I'm
you say
daylight
that,
savings?
I was already being like, yeah, I get it.
You're disagreeing.
Right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to make a time traveling mage. No.
Felt like a whole
Shoot
session.
us 6
though.
months in the future. No.
This-
It's like when else do you wrap that up?
right.
Okay, so
Cool.
Barry, I'm sorry that I'm going to date your goal. And when are we going to play tomorrow?
Just gonna try.
We're going to do 2 sessions, right?
We're
tomorrow,
doing a
right?
double. Yeah, we're doing a double session. Chicago tomorrow.
2 or
What
3.
time?
2 or 3 o'clock. I prefer 3 o'clock personally, but
3 is good.
3 is good.
Yeah.
You guys are invited.
3?
John, get your
Mhm.
ass over here and play Chicago, okay?
Yeah.
Can I travel to Chicago to
Think about it. You can make another character in Chicago.
I could make another character, yeah. I don't know, yes. Maybe, yeah.
I'll peer pressure you. It's fine.
Well, it's
I can make a character that's actually good at fighting.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what I want to play for a
I
bit
do
before
I
Alex
do
comes
like
back.
I'm gonna miss Alexi.
I
And I'm
like
gonna
the
miss
concept
Bishop.
of that. I
He'll
feel
be
like
back.
I'm forced to
Yeah.
trying to be like good at at guns, so I just run up and try and shoot my shitty fucking crude gun in my sleeve, and it just backfires every time. It's like, whoops.
It never works.
Yeah, it never works. It's like, well, and now it got ripped off me.
Yeah.
See, Barry, you don't have problems. This
It
guy's
reminds me
got
of
problems.
it reminds me of the hearse situation. You get this beautiful hearse, and then someone
Yeah.
trashes it. It's like
yeah. I don't even get to drive it anymore.
yeah.
Is that what happened to you?
I think so.
There was
Wait,
one part where you had to ditch it because
I think I
it was
had
being
my-
attacked.
That's
Um,
right. Poor old
you had
Shipman.
it for like a day.
Shipman's had a really hard time in this game, actually. I think about it.
Yeah, I
surprised
try
you
and
still have an
and
apartment.
dodge anything, and it's like I've got 2 dice. So it's like,
We're gonna
yeah,
have to
you
change
blow
that.
up.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, at least
yeah,
you
that's why I just hide behind everything because I don't want to roll the 2 dice.
a little bit of thaumaturgy won't hurt you, though.
Oh, exactly.
be
So
so
I
cool.
sacrifice all my XP for that one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would do that.
Are we seeing as like these guys have got some like sweet goodies? Oh, except for Lexi. Well, there's not much. You can't help
It's
you, I'm afraid.
my sweet
gone.
goodies are coming. Don't worry
What
about
deliciousness could you give me?
Deliciousness.
What could you give me?
You don't deserve anything.
You were like Batman. You had
Why?
your leg broken.
You spent half the session getting your blood drank.
Well,
You can
give
you
me
can have
some.
an XP towards being dead.
I will take a general XP above the others.
You can certainly have a general XP. What did
Think that'll be
Sage do?
perfect.
Sage, you can have 3 XP towards fortitude.
What? Okay.
That's how you get it.
And that is from
Oh my
being
God.
smashed through 5 levels of a building from the roof.
I love this. It's gonna take me a while to get there because I just spent my my XP on like stealth and stuff because I fucking needed it, and I've been practicing stealth. You know, trying to sneak past Alan. that's my stealth lessons.
Bishop
just-
will be very pleased.
That's
Very pleased indeed.
good.
Mhm.
Oh, I also put some points into security because I imagine Sage has these books in her study that she's been reading up on bishop stuff.
Right.
Whatever the bishop stuff is.
Does she need to make self-control checks just to read that stuff? Like-
What would it do? What would its negative be?
You
What
just,
would-
you just can't bring yourself to read it.
I think it would, yeah, she'd probably do it like once a day. She'd just spend some time. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be, but
Right.
she'd try.
So you like read a paragraph, read
Yeah,
a
yeah.
page, read a chapter, study
Yeah.
a diagram. To be fair, I mean, I don't know too many people that don't find it a little bit interesting once they actually apply their minds to it. But that being said, I don't know.
She's more of like well, in this sense, she'd rather just do it. You know, practical skills. Get in there and do the job. I think she's more likely to go see Tatiana and be like, "Hey, let's practice."
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this was so much fun. Thank you
Alright.
for almost killing my character. That was fun.
No worries. I actually, it's interesting because I don't think I've ever come that close to killing any of your characters, have I?
Oh well, you did
Who did we?
Bishop.
Well, no, I mean your character, like your characters.
mine,
specifically
yeah.
Sage's characters.
Oh yeah, Sage is very much like hasn't been touched the entire
Right.
thing. This
Right.
is the first time she's
So,
actually gone into torpor without
that
like it being
Using
a
shit.
story thing. Like, you know, she was staked and put in the box for months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is the
Lexi
first
ran
time.
straight into that one.
So this was. a
I
little
can't
bit
believe
of a-
you didn't die, Alexi. What the fuck?
That's how I got
situation-
fortitude.
Right.
Well, Bishop's with the order. He wants to learn wolf claws.
Yeah, I'm gonna go be a detective knight of the order or something.
Yeah.
Of course, is a
Right.
good one.
Sounds
That's,
like a plan.
Dodgy
Let's-
Tzimitsce powers.
So
That's level
Alexis,
2.
Alexis, I'd like you to make an appointment to have a chat when you get time.
Yeah, man. We'll do.
And Barry will do the same.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
As for
You're-
you other two, I
Guys,
think
it's so
you're
interesting.
good for now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Exciting.
we're just over here not diablerizing people and shit.
Diablerizing,
Nah, man,
diablerizing Tzimitsce.
Alexi's gone full water Kool-Aid.
Yeah, if
How
I'm gonna
many
diablerize,
Barry, you've diablerized 2 characters in this campaign.
if I
With-
diablerize someone,
with
it's
2
going to
different
be
characters.
um,
though.
Philippe's done
I've
it.
diablerized someone too,
Philippe's
actually,
done
when
it,
Frenzy that
and
time.
Bishop has done it now.
I wouldn't mind
So-
diablerizing like a La Sombra or something.
got
'cause
more
they're,
black
like,
lines.
For me,
cool.
the Tzimitsce is fucking disgusting. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm okay,
absolutely
I'm good.
I can make body
disgusting.
armor and a knife and be like, wow,
Yeah, but
real
yeah,
tough.
but
and bend you
yeah,
guys.
but it's a Tzimitsce. They're disgusting.
I
They're
think-
horrible.
I'm gonna have a different outlook on life
Yeah,
when I
the
come
shit
back,
you would,
so we'll
the
see
shit
what
you would
happens.
see.
Yeah, you're
from
gonna
your
like start
experiences.
sewing people back together.
I'm
you're
so
gonna
glad I
try.
signed up for
You're
that.
gonna
This is
try
coming
and
from
be a
you, Dr.
Tremere.
Shipman.
You're gonna try and be a Tremere, but all you can do is sew body parts back together. That's the Tzimitsce. Like,
Oh no. You guys are hilarious.
Oh my god!
and now that soul is in you. That soul is in you now.
That
I'm a
does not
Tzimitsce
sound fun.
Nosferatu bullshit.
Alexis,
Well,
Double
I am in
to be
you.
fair, having a Tzimitsce soul with this Nosferatu, it's like okay.
That's pretty sick.
yeah,
That's legit.
yeah.
You have all these spikes and stuff. It looked really cool. You look
Yeah.
like Bowser.
That is true. Yeah, Bowser. Bowser's a Tzimitsce Nosferatu.
I had a cat called Bowser when I was a kid.
That's a good name for
What
a
the
cat.
fuck is
to be
Bowser?
You
Bowser-
don't know
Bowser's
Bowser?
Mario's.
Oh, I see.
You know, the big turtle.
I'm looking at
turtle
a.
man.
The
I
60
just
60
Googled it.
turtle man.
Bowser's a good name for a cat, actually. Like that's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
name for a
definitely.
pet.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would call out Bowser, and everyone would expect this huge dog to come gating down the road and be like this little cat come.
Yeah. Yeah, Bowser's huge.
Right.
He's huge.
Yep. Yo, cat man. What a boss.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very
Yeah.
much for the evening.
Good night, everyone.
Have a
It's
good
lovely
evening.
Good session.
chatting. See you at 3.
See you at 3 tomorrow. Bye bye.
You guys.
Goodbye.
Guys.